the stream. Alright, I am streaming. Hopefully.
Because I actually should probably go to bed soon. But, yeah, I'll listen in at the very least.
Let me get the...
If I find something interesting to mention, I'll pop in and go,
Oh,
hey,
we're live!
Oh boy!
We're live. Am I doubling up here?
Well, one thing you are doing is you don't have the video centered properly.
Oh no. Wait. There we go.
You know, you could resize it so everything shows up. No. Resize it smaller. Things are getting cut off. That's the problem. No, not...
Okay, you do it.
I will.
Alright, you control my stream.
Why
don't we make Conjoined Artists into Dump Gaming too?
Because that's not my name anymore.
How about we do it as Dookie. Your Dookie Shed.
I fixed
bombs.
Conjoined bombs.
Conjoined DOMs. I transplant my DNA into all of your genetic code, and it's just a bunch of me's talking about Sonic the entire podcast.
Well, you wouldn't have to do much with me, because I'm willing to actually talk about that.
Yay! You'll be the one that is spared.
Austin, if you could go onto Conjoined Artists and start linking the stream along on the chat, because I don't want to open it up and then have the audio from the stream actually appear again.
You know you could just mute that, right?
Whatever. Don't... Wait, where's my fucking pen? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're streaming art. Yep, shit.
Do you have drop pile?
I do, I just haven't set it up yet. That is something I really want to do in the future.
Yeah, no, I'm not suggesting I do that now. It's just like, hey, that might be something later.
So I'm going to work on 2 layers. And we are live. I mean, we've been live and talking about random bullshit.
Random bullshit? The best kind of bullshit.
So, we're live.
Let me know if my game is coming up on your feed, because I'm playing ARMS right now.
Oh yeah, I never got to my story of what happened earlier when I was playing ARMS. I guess I could tell it now.
Yeah, all live on stream. Talk about it.
So, okay. I told Austin this earlier, but I was playing ranked mode. And my strategy, I run Min with a Sparky on the left hand and an Ice Dragon on the right. My strategy is very much stun-based. And of course, it doesn't work in every circumstance. The more movement-focused characters like Ribbon Girl and Ninjara are usually pretty tough to face with that. But regardless, I was playing ranked mode, and I had a pretty alright track record in that particular session up to that point. Mixed for the most part. I had played 2 games up to that point. One I lost, one I won. But I continue on, and this guy comes in with a Master Mummy, and it is my opinion that Master Mummy is the single worst character in this game.
Worst as in bottom tier, you mean?
Worst as in bottom tier. He is god-awful. He is the worst. He's just so bulky and large. He's such a large target, and he's so sluggish that he is functionally useless in most scenarios. Like, so I fight this guy. He cannot get a hit in. I perfected him, like, multiple times. Like, he just lost devastatingly. It was hilarious. I would be laughing if it weren't so tragic. In fact, I am laughing. because it's tragic. Anyway, so I beat him because there was never any doubt that I would beat him because he's playing Master Mummy, and Master Mummy is the worst. So I hit rematch, and I'm like, okay, let's see what this guy comes up with this round, because a sensible person would be like, okay, this clearly isn't working. I'm going to try something else. No, he stays as Master Mummy. Uses the exact same arm combination every single round, which was 2 megatons, which again, aside from being large, don't have any, like, special abilities or anything. They're, like, if he had the megawatts, then maybe I would be like, okay, maybe he's, you know, maybe he actually knows what he's doing, but, like, he didn't even, because Master Mummy, even by default, I think, probably has better arms than the megawatt. It's good, but there's better arms. And he just
Megawatt's whole thing is that it's just strong.
Yeah, the megaton. But yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps using it. I end up rematching him like 6 times. He kept going back in with the same exact strategy, not changing at all. And he eventually got fed up and left, but like, how, I don't know. I don't see how you could do that many matches as a character that is that useless and not see maybe I should try something else. And like, I would be less hard on him if he was actually using what makes Master Mummy even remotely good, which is his healing ability, but I think he dodged I think he guarded at least, like, it was like a total of 3 times during the entire 6 or 7 matches that I fought him.
I'm drawing George Jetson.
Oh boy. So, in addition to playing a bad character, he was bad at playing the character. That's a fun combo. Later, to my surprise, Helix. Actually a pretty good character. Like,
Helix is fun if you get it right.
Yeah, Helix,
Baldo.
if you actually know what to do with him, he can actually be pretty good. Like, the guy that I was fighting, he just set up in the beanpole mode, and I guess since you're holding the button, it continually charges your arms, so he just becomes a sentry at that point.
The only way you can really take care of him is to go right up onto him and attack him.
Mm-hmm.
And hope to God he doesn't jump out of it.
Yeah. Like, it was surprising. It was surprising.
Yeah, Helix is crouch and beanpole, which is basically his dash and jump.
Yeah.
That he'll always charge in those states.
Right.
He'll always want to be with you, make believe with you, in harmony.
He'll certainly always want to be with Twintel. He canonically has a crush on Twintel, Helix.
Does he?
Yeah, and if you pay attention to the little blurbs in the single player between Helix and Twintel, he apparently had a childhood crush on Twintel, which, considering he is only 3 years old, since yeah.
Wow, I can't believe that Helix is jailbait. So I'm just doing warm-up sketches right now.
Yeah, I at first misheard that as worm up, and now please draw something something about that.
A worm doing a push-up.
It's a worm up.
I'll draw a human worm.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh,
That would not end up being like a human centipede.
Oh no.
It's Earthworm Jim.
No, this is his bad cousin, Earthworm Carl.
I was gonna go Earthworm Tim.
No, it's you gotta get something really out there. Earthworm Jeb.
No, let me fix his hair because I want to do something with his nose.
Yeah, you want to make it real droopy? Oh, I love it. I hate it, but I love it.
Oh, Dom.
Mhm.
I've actually been trying to make Master Mummy work pretty okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm actually good with him in comparison to other players, but maybe. Oh god, that looks horrifying. I don't know. Maybe we could give that a try one day.
Maybe. Every time I have fought Master Mummy in any circumstance, he has always been such a big target that he is a complete non-issue. Like, you just...
I mean, compare him to Max Brass.
Well, Max Brass is... Max Brass is more offensive. Like, he has a lot more offensive capability. And I think he's faster?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about speeds all that well. The only character I know that has any obvious speed differences is Kid Cobra compared
I don't
to everyone
know.
else.
I'm pretty sure Master Mummy is very slow.
Probably. I don't know. His dashes seem to be about the same as everyone else, but
I don't know. I think he's really slow. Whenever I've tried to play him, he has been like every other character is fine for the most part except him. And I guess now Max Brass maybe. I don't know. I think there is some speed differences going on here.
But I was going to say that Max Brass is a much better Master than Master Mummy is. Granted, he's kind of everyone.
Yeah. He does have...
I wonders if that would be too much, but then I realized that it's a tiny bit of everyone. Well, except Springman. He pretty much has all of Springman's abilities, which is...
Yeah. He has all of Springman, kind of Min-Min, with the whole charging thing.
It's both arms, but a lot shorter.
Yeah.
But still long enough.
Right. I don't know. I think all of that...
Go ahead.
I think all of his abilities are offset by the fact that he is so big. I feel like that's his handicap right there. Is he is just as large of a... Well, not quite as large as Master Mummy, but he is still a very large target, and I think that definitely works to his disadvantage.
Hey, Connor, can I ask for another request?
Yes.
Taco, the Adventure Zone.
Okay, I can make a taco.
Alright, I'm very curious about how that will turn out, but...
For those who don't know, Adventure Zone is a really awesome podcast. Check it out, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
So...
That Dom and Connor should listen more of.
You know what's something else I don't get about
Can
Max
you
Brass
also
right
make
now?
him say his trademark catchphrase?
Which is...
Abraca fuck you! Abraca fuck you! Wizard swears. Merlin's beard, fuck! These chocolate frogs taste like shit!
Yeah, what were you gonna say about Max Brass?
His roaster arm. That's basically Springman's toaster. I don't know if they have any difference in damage, but I'm just very curious about that.
Yeah, I feel like it might be well, no, it's not a size thing either, because I think they're both medium.
Austin, can you get my water real quick?
It's on the table. It's one of those pink cups.
Yeah.
You moved all the way to the other side of the fucking table. Now I'm thirsty. I'm dying of thirst. You asked for fucking drawings, and yet you let me fucking die? What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus.
I don't know. Right now, if I had to pick between Springman and Max Brass, I would go for Max Brass because he has all of those other tools. I need to figure out if there is any discernible difference between them, ignoring their default arms because they could have everyone's arms in the end.
Yeah. Because I really like the fire dragon from Min-Min. It's not a great weapon. Like the ice dragon is 1,000% better because of its secondary attribute. Like,
yeah,
I would love to. Part of me is Like, I'm very happy that ARMS doesn't have voice chat, but part of me would really like to hear the salt after people get stunned 1,000,000,000 times. I imagine...
I'd rather not.
Oh, yeah. I would rather not either, but... I would... And I guess I'll probably get this when more of my friends start to get the game. Especially, my friend Will... The other day, he was talking about Overwatch at the time, but he was just like, I fucking maze whole thing about freezing. Like, why would you put a thing in the game that deliberately, like, hinders your ability to play the game? And I'm like, oh, you would hate how I play Min Min.
Well,
What the fuck did you just do?
About a lot of people complaining about May, because it's like people don't realize that May is basically the pyro.
Just with ice.
Not only that, the only real difference between the two of them off the top of my head is that pyro has an immediate ability to push people back with the air blast. Whereas May is completely walling. But even so, they're functionally the same. And I don't know. I'm kind of losing track of my point about this, but you kind of need walls sometimes. And while May is an amazing wall, she's also incredibly frail. I don't know.
I get it.
It's just a game thing.
I get it. I get his point. I generally hate, like, freezing abilities as well. But if I'm the one delivering that shit...
I love delivering freezing abilities.
Yeah, like...
So when it's used against me, I usually don't get too pissed.
Yeah, I don't get too pissed either.
Then you were just saying that you got pissed at it.
I said I get pretty upset, but not that upset. I don't get that upset at it. I do get slightly upset, but, like, not, like, super salty. Like, it's weird. My thing with salt, like, I don't get angry at multiplayer games, really. I get more angry at single-player games, because if I'm losing in a multiplayer game, it means I'm not playing well enough and the person I'm fighting is just better than me. That's something I can improve on. That's something I have control over. If I'm in a single-player game, and, like, either the game didn't prepare me for a certain difficulty spike or a new mechanic or concept or like, it's intentionally punishing, like, both of those I consider bad game design, and that's not something that's in my control. I get pissed at stuff like that.
I kind of get where you're going with that, yeah. No, I get it, I get it. I lost track of where I was going, but yeah. How much... I just realized something, and I'm kind of kicking myself for this right now. We were talking about fighting games earlier.
Yeah.
And, what do you call it? The entire BlazBlue collection was available for like $20 during the, during the summer sale. I could have gotten them for you to try something out.
To be fair, I think it's weird. I think he'd react better to something he'd have more of a, he'd like the style of more. I think Dom would, I hate to say it because it is not a beginner-friendly game. I mean, there's some clear-cut characters, archetypes, but you would like Skullgirls. I really do think you would like Skullgirls. It's... like, it's easy to pick up a little bit, but it's very difficult to master, and it is one of the most technically complex fighting games out there. Yeah. But the style would suck you in.
It's a 6-button game.
Yeah. I don't know, because, like, I have seen a lot of Skullgirls, and I really like the art style and everything, but I mean, the technical stuff and all that, that's kind of the reason I don't like a lot of fighting games. I don't. I mean, like I said, I don't think memorizing like sheets upon sheets of move and button combinations. I don't think that's very intuitive or very good game design.
I don't. Well, most of the time with that, you don't have to memorize everything. You memorize what works for you.
But I don't think you should have to memorize anything. It should be intuitive from the get-go. You should be able to figure out what the deal is with the control scheme simply by playing it. That's good game design.
That's the fallacy of traditional fighting games, because every character has the same set of buttons, but with the exception of single button inputs,
everyone has different moves.
Drastically different.
Right. And that's why I brought up the example of Smash Bros. Last time we had this conversation. Everyone more or less has the same move set. Not like actual moves, but like the buttons all generally do the same thing for every character.
Then if this is the case with you, I would have recommended something like you might like Mortal Kombat, because even though Mortal Kombat has those weird inputs that you don't like, Mortal Kombat also is way simpler to master than something like Street Fighter.
All right.
It's not as complex as Street Fighter.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's more focused on footsies, kind of like ARMS is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
The thing is, I don't play Mortal Kombat at all, so I don't have as much understanding of it.
Yeah.
I just remember the very short time I played it, and it was one of the newer ones. I realized that, wait, are they Tony Hawking me? There's a left and right side moveset, which was strange for me, because like, you can have the character facing with their right side forward, but you can somehow swap and have it so that their left side's forward, and it's a completely different moveset.
Weird.
And it was very strange for me.
Yeah.
It's fascinating, but it was like, okay, this is too weird for me. What is a light attack anymore?
From what I've played in Mortal Kombat, especially 10 is probably... Would you say it's easier? I don't know if you've played 10, but 10 is pretty easy to get for me.
I only played
and
the
maybe
demo of
it's
the one before it.
And also, I will say the thing I dislike the most about most fighting games, I hate having to walk backwards to guard. Back guard is terrible in my opinion. I think it should be dedicated to a button. A lot of people will disagree with me, but I prefer having a guard button. I like being able to, because I can press a button faster than I can click my control stick.
Right. I will agree with you there.
I think the thing with that, I kind of would... I don't know. I'm with you, but against you at the same time. Because when I first started playing fighting games way back in the day, I didn't like it either. But now I'm okay with it. But the big difference is I use the D-pad when I play fighting games. I don't have to deal with analog shenanigans because I know that.
Yeah, I mean,
pushing left on a D-stick is left.
I now use the D-pad when I play fighters, when I should be using an actual arcade stick, according to the FGC community.
No, I don't deal with that.
Yeah, I don't. No, I don't.
Play Tekken.
Play Tekken.
Play Pokken.
Oh, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, Pokken. I like Pokken. I like my boy, Machoke.
But Connor, you get anally blasted when you get online, I'll be honest.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, because, well, first off,
Chandelure is probably the most powerful character in that game.
It is ridiculous how powerful Chandelure is.
I wonder if anything in the Switch version will balance that out.
Nope.
They'll have to rebalance.
No, I'm kidding, but like... I'm kidding, but like...
I might pick Pokemon because like
I have it,
and I know I think I was there when you first got it, and you brought it back and we all played, but I feel like 3D fighters I might like more. I don't know because it seems like simply through virtue of having a 3D environment that a lot of my concerns with the moveset and everything might be addressed. Maybe. Because I feel like... like when there's
Let me tell you about Tekken Air juggling.
I'm just saying, if you have a 3D environment, that control stick or whatever you're using it should be primarily mapped to moving around. In a 2D environment, you could maybe get a little bit more fancy with those inputs, and as a result, you get some of the stuff I don't like. But if you're 3D, you almost... And correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't played a lot of 3D fighting games either. But it seems like you would be more restricted to using the buttons, and more complex button combos when it's just the buttons, I think I can tolerate more. Maybe.
Like, I don't know how to say, now I haven't played Soul Calibur in over 2 to 3 years now. But you might like Soul Calibur. It's 4 buttons.
Okay.
It is horizontal, vertical, kick, and guard.
Alright.
Generally, yeah.
Maybe
you might have a throw button.
You might have a throw button, but that's only if you map it. But really, a throw is like in ARMS, 2 buttons combined together.
Okay.
And you get different throws depending on...
Unless you're playing 4, where you have a fucking weird input whenever you activate a guard break.
Yeah.
Or 5, where like, what do you do to activate your super in 5?
Yeah, there's a weird... They started introducing, like, around the time Brawl came out, like... Street Fighter style, like...
Street Files.
Street Files.
Ryu, we gotta crack this case!
We gotta find the heart of battle.
Ryu, don't fall for the Dark Hado!
Again.
Ryu, why you always have to fall for that Dark Hado?
Stop
My
falling.
problem with Soul Calibur, as in regards to button inputs, is that it's simple. You got the 4 buttons, but have you seen the combo lists in that game?
Yeah, they are ridiculous.
Okay.
But at the same time, you don't need them. You can do it. You can certainly do it. And you might be better for it, but at the same time, it doesn't really, because you can. I'll be honest, where it's Soul Calibur, like, I don't know if you've ever watched that episode of Extra Credits talking about fighting games.
I have not.
Where most fighting games...
I don't remember enough.
But they use the example that it's easy to, what's the term?
Easy to learn, difficult to master.
Yeah. Where they talk about a balance between, like, people who try really hard and someone who's learning a game and cheesing it. And mashing.
AKA Maxi players. AKA Eddie Gordo players.
Sorry, could you say that again? You cut off.
Maxi players and Eddie Gordo players. Maxi from Soul Calibur. And
I just spam all my buttons and I do combos.
Yeah.
So yeah,
aren't I the greatest player? No, you're just spamming, you idiot.
Best player. I feel as though that example's best for Soul Calibur because, I'll be honest, you can master all the combos, but you could also play Talum or any character with a good low kick and run, low kick, run, low kick, and ring out.
Granted, if you're smart and you know how to use a character, you could whip all kinds of ass.
I
So
remember. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead. I didn't have anything to really add.
Well, I was going to say I remember specifically because I agree with you with Soul Calibur in the sense that you can learn all these tricks to do really cool and powerful moves. But I don't know. I remember one specific moment when I played Soul Calibur 4 online, the 1 or 2 times I tried, I would always see Taki or a Taki clone because you can customize characters,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just over. It doesn't even matter. Once you see a Taki character online, it's like, no, you're just gonna die.
I might as well leave the match.
Yeah, exactly. that was just how ridiculous she was, and I don't know if it had to do with the combos or just the way the character was built. But
Well,
yeah.
first of all, Taki is a very fast character, especially if you know what you're doing with her.
Yeah, hold on, I'll be right back.
Like,
All right, way to go, Tom. Peeking the mic. Peking.
I'm sorry.
Tokyo.
Peking Tokyo.
the amazing Peking man. Anyway, I was gonna say, like, what can I say about Taki?
What can't you say about Taki? That she's a thought.
I mean, first things first, how in
God.
the world does she wear that outfit of hers?
How?
I'm thinking specifically Soul Calibur 2, by the way.
When did they invent, like, what fucking bodysuit shit she has to wear that managed to, like, overlap each individual
In
boob?
ancient Japan, spandex was very popular.
That's the thing I don't get. I mean, their whole thing is, oh yeah, these are very, very well researched fighting styles and whatnot. Well, most of them, and then it's like,
Then in 5, like, you fucking wing it. Or like, oh, but this guy has a stand that's a werewolf.
oh, I didn't exactly put that together. I don't know how I didn't.
Oh, there's a girl that uses an orb, and she kicks your ass with it.
Oh yeah, she's ridiculous.
Wait, is she in 4?
5.
No, 5. I like the customization in 4 and 5.
I preferred the customization in 3 a little bit more.
I
But
do
then
say-
again, I bet those graphics do not hold up. Like, I do remember them in middle school.
They have better weapon selects, guys.
I'm 10.
They have more. They had more characters too, because on top of having the characters you can copy, there were a couple of custom movesets on top of that. Like there was one with a great sword, and obviously you could be Siegfried or Nightmare, but then there was also just the great sword, and it was a completely different moveset.
Alright, Danny, real quick, your main in SoCal 2.
Nightmare. Or
Yeah,
I was
okay.
that guy.
yeah, I have a story. So, I was at the Valencia Digital Media, like end of the semester sort of party they were having.
Oh, okay.
And like one of the professors challenged me into a game of SoCal, like 1.
Oh, we talking like Soul Edge?
No, Soul Calibur 1, like before the fun cheesy. You gotta get your edges so to carry on.
I thought Soul Edge was first.
It was SoCal was second, and it was the Dreamcast.
Right.
Edges so. I wish I could play that song, but I'm worried about YouTube copyright bullshit.
Why can't you string with Pitara?
Because I'm not garbage. Just no, I'm kidding.
You just don't know how.
I mean, I could
Or you
get
haven't
it.
got your Pictaro account yet. Anyway,
Anywho, I drew a man, a fighting man.
A fighting man?
a beat 'em up man.
He looks. Is he a main character in a beat 'em up? Or
His girlfriend definitely got stolen.
I can't believe I gotta go find my girlfriend.
Come on, Bimmy and Jimmy.
His,
You know,
his name is Bimmy McFisterman.
first of all, I can't really decide if he looks like a main character or like the second character in a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
I think he looks like the random thugs you beat up.
Eh.
Alright.
Oh god. Before you erased the bottom edge, it looked like an udder. It was very upsetting.
Actually,
Okay.
I was planning for him to be another Hellscape concept character. I've been working a lot on a Hellscape sort of comic thing that hopefully I can... I'm just piecing together characters right now, thinking of ones I want to... And I've asked permission from people, mainly Dom, who's the only one I've told really about this. Using Hellscape characters, making a story out of it, and using and making some of them side characters or characters that interact with the main character that I've made.
But now I'm just picturing like a beat 'em up sort of thing.
Hellscape beat 'em. That would actually be really cool.
Or just a beat 'em up world in general.
I've had that concept for a while. It's just I really want to combine it with Hellscape.
Alright, before we get into beat 'em ups, let me finish the SoulCal story.
Okay, finish your SoulCal story.
So yeah, he challenged me into SoulCal 1. And like, I'm sorry, Con, I really wanted to get into beat 'em ups. I do, but...
Alright, continue.
And I choose my mains. He chooses his.
A Maine Coon. A very precious kind of cat.
Yep. What I didn't know that I apparently had the muscle memory over the years of using Nightmare and Siegfried. And just like whooped his ass for the first few rounds. I was actually doing pretty well.
Actually, I'm looking at this guy.
Oh, and that and like, oh god.
I want to give him the face udders now.
Oh no.
No, alright. Or wait, no, go back.
What?
Just that. That really works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
I do want to see what he looks like with blatantly just...
Nah.
Or better yet. Wait, no. I'm trying to do that shaggy scruff. Where
I think
it's
you
like
had
the...
it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Come on,
anyway.
Here, let me.
Okay,
But
say
yeah, like, did you ever have that moment where, like, you haven't played a certain type of game in forever?
What are you doing?
I'm giving him face udders. What are you talking about?
You just look. It looks like you gave him an extended chin. And. Oh, okay, I see it. It's looking really. Shiny.
It's so very shiny.
But yeah, like, have you ever had that moment where you haven't played a game in a while and you think, like, oh, I'm gonna suck, and then you start, like, just like, oh, wait, no, I'm actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to sound like an asshole, but
You are.
muscle memory.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, I'm a piano player. My muscle memory is on point.
Like, yeah, like for fighting games, like, Dom, like, yeah, that happens, but, like, when you play fighting games at an early age, that muscle memory stays with you. Mm-hmm. Well, until you're, like, 29 and that all goes downhill. And your Evo career comes to a sudden end. Speaking of which, isn't that now?
What?
Evo.
Is it this weekend?
Yeah.
Shit. Any.
Well, Long Island John finally get his the reward he justly deserved last year.
Will Darkside Phil become a competent person? Come on, guys, let's do it. Darkside Phil for Evo! Best Street Fighter in America.
Because he said so.
Because he said so.
Danny, do you remember Darkside Phil?
I really don't pay attention that much to Evo. I mostly look for specific games and just see if anything cool happens.
I know that on the schedule they're putting Smash for Wii U as the main forefront this year. Then
Street Fighter?
no, then Smash Melee.
What the?
Oh, which
Good,
like
because Smash 4 is a better game. Oh!
oh man.
I didn't break my controller in the right way, and now I suck at Smash. I fucking love that story so much.
Have you heard that story, Danny?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, he didn't have.
Wait,
I'm trying
who?
to remember this melee tournament winner.
I think he was one of the finalists last year. I'm trying to remember his name.
John
Johnson Myers.
Well, no, like they're
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too.
No Johns.
yeah, that's what I was trying to get
Yeah.
at, because that was a thing. That wasn't like
Yep. Officially sanctioned term by Reggie himself.
yep. I feel like there was something I wanted to say earlier and I'm forgetting it now.
Oh, I just remembered sort of an Evo story. Have you, Dom? Do you follow Jesse Cox on Twitter?
Yeah.
He is a Evo attendee.
Hmm.
He doesn't play, but he loves the tournament scene.
Yeah.
Mostly because he has a weird fascination with esports and thinks like, you know what? This Blizzard's esports team will get me far in life. Even though, I'm sorry, Jesse, I love you. But
I
let's
listened to
be
the
honest.
podcast.
You're so salty about it, Jesse.
Yeah. I went through it backwards though. So it was him being really despondent and like, yeah, the professional esports, it's garbage. The industry is terrible. To, oh man, I'm really excited about this esports thing.
Even though he owns an esports team. Anyway, let's talk about beat 'em ups, aka sort of my favorite genre ever.
I do like the aesthetic of most beat 'em ups. Urban setting, punch random delinquent.
Punch Linquents.
have an
Punch Delinquents will be the name of punching delinquents. My new vigilante justice podcast. Anywho, continue, Dom.
I have had a tough time finding a beat 'em up that I like. I find a lot of them kind of samey and boring. That's not entirely true. I really like the Scott Pilgrim game.
Scott Pilgrim's fun.
Yeah.
Not Pilgrim's fun, but I wouldn't say it's the best one.
Oh yeah. I haven't played that many, so I can't say either. But
What
it's
is
more
the
fun
best
than
one in your opinion?
it's more fun than most of the ones that I've played. Just the art style is really nice.
It's a
And
genre I want to get into more because there's a lot of good ones out there.
I've
especially
wanted
Guys.
to play River City Ransom a lot, but I just find either...
Dude, I have it for the DS, dude.
Yeah, I know, and I hate playing it on the DS because I hate playing the 3DS. It's too small, and it hurts my thumbs.
So you want a Wii?
Yes.
So...
I really need to get a new DS. I'm probably, if I get the money, I'm probably gonna spring for the new 2DS XL. Because my D-pad is fucked up on my new 3DS XL, and I don't want to pay $80 to fix it.
So
Instead, I'm going to pay $100 to get a new one.
So just to let you know, actually, I'm gonna.
You starting to look sort of like a main protagonist. You just need
I drew
in those
Give him
moments where
his
his hair is
aviator
down and
shades
he looks
instead.
like-
Then he's protagonist.
Well, no.
The triangle shades, that's villain
Hey,
shades.
Kamina had triangle shades. and
Yeah,
was a
but his were
fucking
also
hero.
a neon color. Those are black, at least right now.
Alright, what about
They
Squirtle
also
from
might
the
get a
Squirtle
different
Squad?
Squirtle is a rebel,
That's
though.
true.
What about this guy? He's a rebel.
Okay, then maybe
he could
it's
be
fine.
Rebel Wilson.
Oh, no, you need to have a little pose where he just, like, takes off the glasses slightly.
I just thought of something amazing.
And then he just flicks them off like a cool guy and activates his rage art.
I just thought of something. Please draw this. Barney Rebel. Just to really.
I realized what like at first I'm like Barney Rep. Oh.
Yeah.
It's the rebel yell. We call it
Just
Austin, get me some
It's
alcohol
Flintstones.
now. It's the
Just
Flintstones, yeah.
get
We call it
get Barney, but make him just all that rebellious teenage angst, rebellious teenage middle-aged angst.
Rebellious teenage. Bam Bam. It's
Barney
the
Rebel, he'll insult your dad. You
Insult your dad.
Oh God.
Hey Fred.
Hey Fred, fuck you.
You're a cuck, Fred.
I just stole all your all your pebbles. Fred, fuck you.
I stole your pebbles. I stole your daughter pebbles.
Go eat a dick, Fred.
Here's the Sam Adams. Get it's open. Okay. It's yeah. Now it's starting to look more like Homer Simpson.
No, it's looking like
Fred,
Fred.
I just banged
it's
your wife,
looking
Fred.
like Fred. You don't know how to draw Barney?
Here, I'll
Yeah, I need
get
a ref. I
I'll
need
get
a
a
ref.
reference. I think he just has a neck chin.
Yeah, he has no neck whatsoever. He's like a simple shape.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I imagine Barney Rebel to look like.
Yeah, here he is.
I was gonna draw Captain Caveman, but thank you for finding it.
Yeah. Yeah, he has
He has no neck whatsoever.
no neck whatsoever.
You know what he look? I just realized who's the little purple cat in Top Cat. I just realized he's just a human
You know what they
version.
base all the
If
memes
you
on?
cover up his feet, he just looks like a football with a face.
in a wig.
Yeah.
I like dressing up my football.
That I can't wait for in 17776 when that happens. When
Okay.
Barney Rubble is used as a football.
So back up.
Fred, eat my dick.
Fuck you, Fred.
Fuck you, Fred. Eat my dick, suck on my balls.
Barney, you need to get a job.
Oh shit.
No, it's not on screen. I have new streaming technology.
Or you can't view your messages.
Yeah, I'm sending my stream around.
Bon,
Now, get
you're
back
47 years old. You need to get a job. Fuck you, Fred.
Fuck you, Fred. Listen. I didn't come here to America.
Barney.
Hold on.
America doesn't
Wait,
exist yet.
Bonnie, we live in prehistoric times.
We're possibly early Olmec civilization.
We probably live closer to Africa.
There's fucking dinosaurs, Bon.
Actually, now that you say it, we probably don't live anywhere.
We live in an alien planet, Fred.
Did someone say alien? It's I am the Greek Kazoo.
Wouldn't that be a plot twist if the Flintstones was not in fact in prehistoric times, but an alien world?
You need to draw him a little bit more chunkier, Colin.
Yeah.
I don't. It's starting to look like Fred.
Yeah, you drew sausage instead of fucking football. You need to draw football. Football with a chopped off
A
tip.
wider football.
Yeah, a nice potato. Barney Rebel. He needs to be on a skateboard. He just kind of has nubs for ears.
So
Or is I can't tell if those are ears or a jawbone.
it might be ears.
Yeah. If it's a jawbone, I need to
Alright,
draw him with a
get
realistic
back
JoJo-ass
on-
man face.
Getting back on beat 'em ups. Another good one, and I think it's probably the best one,
Yeah.
is the Shadows over Mystara beat 'em up.
Yeah, that is my favorite.
Yep. Because there's not only there are like branching paths where you can find treasure and shit. It's like reenacting like very early D&D, except you're doing it in a fucking awesome Capcom beat 'em up.
Mm.
Like there's
Hey,
secret
Fred.
paths.
My balls.
The clerics turn undead is used as a quarter circle. Oh god, there's so much good about it.
It still just looks like Frick Flintstone.
I think it's in the hair. You made the hair too big.
Yeah, flat
I
out.
like beat 'em ups, but I've come to have a bit
Make it
of
more
a
pointy.
weird aversion to them.
Yeah.
Thanks to the fact that I've been involved in so
Yeah, there
many
you go.
beat 'em up projects, and not a lot of them have turned out very well.
Mm.
Not just I do not
And
have
get
the
rid of like
capabilities
the
to actually
secondary
make
mouth
them
wrinkle.
good.
I think.
That's more on me than anything, and I just need to make better research on how to actually develop something like that. But I'm also not a very good programmer, so I'm more focused on like, hey, how do I make the art assets for these beat 'em ups?
Yeah.
It took me a long time to realize that even the 3D beat 'em ups are all of the data, all of the ways they make the characters move, it's all completely X and Y. There is no Z, which
Interesting.
is fucking weird. Like even Double Dragon Neon or Double Dragon Neo, yeah, those
Neon.
are 3D characters. Neon, okay, they're 3D characters, but they're 2D backgrounds.
I just realized how realistic Barney's feet are for
Oh.
a three-toed cartoon character.
Oh God, they are.
They're really, ugh.
It's unsettling.
Flintstone style beat 'em up.
Yeah, we're looking at official art.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that was actually the case.
Another good one, Turtles in Time. Not the remake, the first one.
I just gave him really disproportional feet. It's okay. I don't care anymore.
He needs to be on a skateboard either way.
I'm Liefelding it. I just Liefeld.
Oh no.
Oh,
You lie folded.
I Liefelded and I gave up.
It's on a surfboard than a skateboard.
It's a surfboard on wheels. It's even more hardcore.
It's actually
Is it a hot dog?
it is a hot dog.
That's beautiful.
Oh, the dancing hot dog from the memes is the thing. Now.
I love the Sonic Twitter's take on that meme. Have you seen
Oh
it?
yeah, I've seen it. It's basically a dumpster fire.
It's a dumpster on fire with a label that says dead memes.
So anyway, other good beat 'em ups if you can remember. The Simpsons one was pretty good.
Oh my god, The Sims! I forgot about that one. That one was one of my favorites because when you have the characters
Official Sonic Mania art by Tyson Hess.
coordinate,
God.
like I don't remember if it goes further than pairs, but I just remembered that being really, really fun.
I know Konami took a lot of liberties when making it from what I heard. Like, they didn't
Good
get,
liberties.
like, did they not get, like, the voice actors for it?
No.
Like, they had Mr. Burns' voice wrong?
Smithers.
Smithers. It's me, Mr. Burns.
Why do you make him sound like a mafioso boss?
You get over here, Smithers.
Are they saying boo? No, they're saying Boo Earns. Boo Earns. Are you saying boo or Boo Earns? Boo! I was saying Boo Earns.
Oh, we have a guest.
I swear if
Hello.
you're saying boo.
It's
Hello.
Mike.
It's me.
Yes.
It's me.
Yes. Sorry,
Mr.
guys.
Burns. Yo.
Yo,
Yeah.
Mike, we're talking about beat 'em ups.
What's your favorite beat 'em up game?
We talked about the Shah Silver Mistara one. That's good.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
We're talking about side-scrolling beat 'em ups.
Oh.
Yep.
You know what's not a good one? Final Fight Streetwise.
You gotta fight it streetwise.
I like the side scroll beat 'em up.
Of.
Mike, do you like video games?
Do you not stream them? Do you just press a controller on an off screen?
I don't know what. Who's asking me questions? I've been asked like 6 questions.
Okay, this is Connor.
This is Austin.
They all sound the same.
That's racist.
Do you think all twins look the same too? Huh? Huh?
Okay.
Fucking racist.
Not at all, Austin.
Pointing towards me, Connor. This is a horrible joke for our audio. Mike, what should I draw? Mike, what should I draw?
I don't think twins look the same. I don't know.
You should draw Mike Haggard, aka the world's best mayor.
I'm gonna
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to get going.
draw Mike. Mike, are you okay with me drawing you?
Yes. Go
You
ahead.
guys have a good one, okay?
You have a good one too, Danny.
See ya.
Take care.
Draw a giant dick, Connor.
This is just Nigel Thornberry, but bald.
No, it's Grumblo.
Yes, go ahead, draw me. You're a dick.
Oh man, this is a great rendition of the Vulture. Spider-Man!
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, get over here!
Nobody knows who you.
Bring up a picture of me beside this, Connor, when you're finished. Yeah, just draw. Bring up a picture right beside.
I'm just gonna. Are you watching the stream? So you know I have every opportunity to just find a picture of Hitler.
Dear Lord, what the I'm watching this, and it's horrible.
Oh God.
So.
Dear Lord.
It seems today that all you see.
Violence in movies and sex on TV.
But whatever happened to Brian? He
Where are
died.
those good old-fashioned values? Yes.
We're the Simpsons, a modern Stone Age family.
I don't even know what the fuck
Down
you're
in
trying.
the town of Springfield, I eat and devour my own
some
pee.
like very anti-Semitic caricature.
Town of Bedrock, it's the Cleveland show.
I would say things, but this is your show, so I'm being very polite.
Mike, when has that stopped you before?
I mean, I'm just saying, you're drawing a very Jewish nose.
Yeah, have you never seen Nigel Thornberry? He's British.
Yeah, he's British.
I'm drawing
He has a
what
very
all
big
British.
schnoz.
I'm drawing
What?
what all British people look like.
What does he look
Okay,
like?
let me give you a picture of my British friend then. This is not what he looks like.
Well, Connor, I have a quick question. Why does he have a lumpy dick?
No, it's a bunch of paper towels that he put in there to make him look more manly.
Where's the picture of me, Connor?
It is a picture of you.
I haven't seen it. Oh, dear Lord, you're so ridiculous.
So, yeah, when I meant like beat 'em ups, folks, I was talking about like the Scott Pilgrim game.
I personally love the Scott Pilgrim game, but the first beat 'em up I think I ever really truly enjoyed and loved with the fiery passion was if you ever played the movie game The Warriors on the old Xbox. There was
that's good.
What?
I heard that is good.
Yeah, at the end of the game, you can play a beat 'em up game where you're Snow from the Warriors, and it's the best. It was the first beat 'em up game, and I loved it because you went through all the bosses, all the story. It was really awesome. I think it was like Rise of something. I can't remember specifically what the name of it was, but it was really good.
So, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Should we talk about this? Conjoined cast.
Yes.
We're nearing the final episode.
Yes. Is that the episode where I whipped my dick out?
Yes, finally, Mike's dick live.
Yes, on camera.
Balls on stream. Balls on YouTube.
Balls to the walls, man.
Live for everyone to see, especially your mom. Your mom's gonna look at them and go, "Yeah, I see better."
Well, for God's sake, she's seen them actually, I don't think she's ever seen them. Well, maybe once. Once, yeah, she has to see them once.
She has to see them. Their mom or your mom?
Oh, were you talking about, whose mom are we talking about here?
I don't know.
Whose mom is seeing my balls?
Is going to see it, and she's gonna go, "Wow."
Well, to be honest, it's good that she's gonna see it just on camera, and and hopefully Dom won't be in frame because then I have a lot of explaining to do it to his mom. But other than that, it's fine.
Just
in
the
my
middle
dick
of Dom live streaming, his face cam is gonna be on, and then Mike will be standing right next to him. Now, Dom, do you know how tall Mike is?
I do not.
He is 6'4".
Oh.
I would say, are you shorter than me? I
don't know.
I think you're shorter than me. Let's see. This doesn't really matter because we are on an audio cat. Yeah, I am so much taller than you. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'm taller than both of you.
Yeah, by an inch.
A colossus of men. Granted, not as tall as Mike.
Connor, an inch is all that makes it different when it comes to getting the right woman.
Mike,
that goes in anything that involves inches.
Mike, that might be tumors, Mike. You should really check that out.
Mike, you have...
No, they're not tumors. They're just really big balls. Trust me.
Why does it look like you have 30?
Mike, they shouldn't be green.
Well, you see, I put some food coloring in there. There was a hole in them, you see.
Why is there a hole?
Well, you see, one time I was playing with a thumbtack when I was a child, and I got really bored. So I thought of
I'm gonna stop you.
Places to
stop
stick.
it. Shut up. So, Mike, you are 6'4", yes?
Yes.
I'm gonna go.
Next to Dom, who is a mini baby man.
I'm like,
Could I rest my balls on his head?
Get out of here, Austin. Night, folks.
Night, folks.
Night, folks.
It's night court.
Night court.
Good night. Good night, and to all a good sex.
Welcome to Night, folks. Night folks sound like some kind of shadow being.
No,
who come out at night.
It's a supernatural spin-off of Night Court.
It's a very racist term.
For werewolves.
Thank you. I did not know how to fix that.
Night folks is a racist term to call a vampire. We vampiric Americans will not stand for these.
Shut up, you night folk.
I'm taking you to court, you racist bastard, against emotional damages. This is a safe space.
Hey, sir, can you count how many fucks I give? Oh, 0 fucks.
That is a racist stereotype.
Sure it is. Keep saying that, Cape Wear.
This fucking New Yorker going,
Tired of all these night folks.
These
I'm
fucking
tired of all-
night folks.
These night folks walking the streets thinking that they
Fighting
can
all
bite
women.
my daughter. She's dating one of them now. I don't approve.
The daughter comes into the room.
Not in my America, not in Trump's America. We don't want any more night folk.
God. Why?
That's racist. I'm talking about vampires. They can be any race. How is that racist?
Just modern day racist vampire hunters. Those. Man, the Belmonts really let themselves go.
You see the
Craig Belmont.
Craig Belmont.
Larry Belmont.
Larson Belmont. Actually, that sounds too cool.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's Larson.
Fucking.
You can get 50-50 with that.
Dear Lord.
Jebediah Belmont.
I'm Jebediah Belmont.
And I'm his cousin, Dave.
Dave Belmont. Dave.
They ran out of cool names. I'm Jebediah.
Jebediah. And this is Bertha Belmont. Big Mama Bertha Belmont. It's French. Or Romanian. It's vaguely European.
He's one of those dressings you find in the salad dressing now.
From deepest, darkest Romania, I come to slay the undead and demonic kin. Prepare for justice. So,
The most demonic thing, slain by hillbilly. That will be all over the news. Oh, pff.
yeah, no, what was it I was trying to think of?
Oh God, that's a pretty lady.
What?
Look at that.
What?
The woman up top.
Oh, no,
Nice little
that's
witch.
Taco from the Adventure Zone. That's
Aw.
a man. It's a man. You know what that means. You
It
mistook
means it's still sexy.
Yeah!
I mean, I've already said things I'm gonna regret. I've already said I'd sleep with, I think, half of you guys
Yeah.
off of camera. So
Yeah.
they know now.
Oh, prepared to get spooned when he gets here.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't agree to it, but Connor did, so that I'm taking full rights that you agreed to it as well.
I hope you like the cuddle, Dom.
Oh.
Because that's what we're doing. We're going to have a cuddle ball.
Don't worry, Dom. If you're not comfortable with the spoon, you can be my jetpack.
You're going to go behind. That way you don't get a weird, weird lump, You don't get lumped in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I feel a weird lump, Dom, just expect me to turn over.
Stare him right in the eye. You don't put your weed on my back for me to not look into your eyes and tell me that I love you. I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna draw you, Dom, like one of my French girls.
Oh.
Mike, can you even draw?
Yes, I can. Not the best on. I'm better with a hand pencil, and I'm not really good with a mouse as much.
I would love to see what you could do with my Cintiq.
Oh.
Did I not tell you I had a Cintiq?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I have a Cintiq now. That's how I'm drawing right now.
Cool.
I am going to.
I'd like to see. Maybe it would help me a bit more.
So yeah, I am drawing this man right here.
He looks like a badass.
Yeah, he's he looks like a Mike.
He does look like a Mike.
What?
This guy. Does he look like a Mike? Mike Nocturne. Demon Hunter.
As a professional Mike, what do you think about this Mike?
Well, he has long enough hair and his beard is shaggy enough like me, so yeah, he's a Mike.
Okay.
Oh god, you have
the Brotherhood of Mikes has spoken.
The Brotherhood of Mikes. There's also the George clans. There's also the George clan, but you don't want to be part of the George clan.
Yeah, they're you don't want to go.
Michael
there.
Jackson was part of the George clan. They all wear sparkling gloves. We don't know why.
He had betrayed the Brotherhood. And went
Yes,
over.
he changed his name to Mike, and that he joined the Mike clan, and was forever on against the George clan.
God.
Brought them down from the inside.
Deepest lore.
Deepest lore. Deepest Mike lore.
The Council of Michaels.
The Council of Michaels.
Yes.
I'm having this horrible syndrome where, you know when you do the outlines for something and it looks good?
Yeah.
I fucking hate the lines, how they're coming out on this.
Yeah.
So much.
I would say just clean up the sketch.
Yeah, artist syndrome. It's the best thing. You always look at something, it could be perfect, and you look at it, this is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, I'm gonna attempt again. I'm gonna try again.
I had that for 3 days until my art teacher finally looked at me and said, Michael, it's fine. Fucking stop. Doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be passing. It's like, no. Use. I think I was doing stuff with water, which is why I was like always pissed off. Like, oh, if I fuck it up, then I have to redo it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Watercolor is the worst.
Yeah.
I just hate painting in general. I know I should really start learning how to do it.
It is really fun.
I mean,
I think.
Digital painting is something I've been trying to do more and more.
It's always a good thing to try and get into. Oh my God.
This is turning out a look slightly better. I don't
Yeah.
really like it still.
I like it a lot better.
Yeah, this is
Those
good.
eyebrows aren't thick enough. As a Michael, I must say.
Yes. Those are perfect.
Actually, it kind of looked good with thick eyebrows.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect.
I kind of like that. I kind of dig it.
See, I'm telling you, I know how Michaels work.
All Michaels have thick eyebrows. Have you ever seen a Michael without thick eyebrows? I don't think so.
I'm actually not.
Mike has the thickest eyebrows of anyone
I know 6 Michaels, and all of them have thick eyebrows. One is my dad, who has thicker eyebrows than me.
Is it wrong that I think I know more Michaels than you?
No.
Like, I feel like I know at least maybe, like, 7 Michaels, maybe 8.
I live in a town of 800. I can only know so many Michaels.
To be fair, you can only know so many other fellow human beings.
Yeah.
Fucking Nova Scotia, that's not even a real place. Doesn't exist.
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it is. Hey, if I lived in a big city in Nova Scotia, at least I'd actually freaking be able to know more people.
Oh yeah, no, real place in Nova, like a big city in Nova Scotia. No one lives in Nova Scotia. You know who lives there? Seals.
It was a
Seals and polar bears.
It was a place that was invented by the clan of Michaels to keep their location secret. Everyone would be searching for Nova Scotia. They would never find it.
Yeah, but they were Michael O'Brien's or something, because Nova Scotia means New Scotland.
Oh.
They're like all from Scotland. We're all named Michael. Get your kids out, Michael.
Michael O'Hurlahan. At your
Actually,
service.
I really want Scotland.
Michael O'Connor, over here.
I really want Scotland to be a land filled with Scots. Literally, a land filled with people named Scott. It's Scotland.
It's Scotland.
It's like, I'm just imagining at birth, it's like, what do you want to name your child? I'll name him Scott. Okay, and then they just have a tube to Scotland. They just put it in there. Fucking gets mailed off.
Someone in Scotland, they're in the hospital. They just gave birth. The nurse brings in the baby. They're like, "What would you like to name the baby?" And they're like, I would like to name my baby Jonathan. The nurse's face grows grim. She takes the baby. Nearby, there's a trash chute that is labeled non-Scots. The baby is never heard from again. The mother is devastated.
She consults the clan of Michaels.
She consults the clan of Michaels.
We must go to war with the Scots! Oh dear Lord. When you said the Council of Michaels, all I thought is like I have a multiple personality disorder, so I just thought like in my mind that is the Council of Michaels. They're all deliberating to make one horrible thought. Oh God, it's just
Let the council speak.
I want to fuck bomb. No, we're only spooning him. Jetpack? Okay, that's fine.
Oh.
All in favor for jetpack? Everyone raise their hand. Okay, everyone's good? Okay, there we go,
All
jetpack.
right.
That's how it works in my mind, by the way. That's also why I've called several people by the name of Daddy, including Connor at one point.
Have you called me Daddy?
I have called you Daddy once.
That's the best question.
Are you sure? I'm not sure if we've gone to that yet.
Remember you smacked my ass though? No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about our dungeon.
Yeah, no, not on YouTube. They'll take
Dungeons
us-
and Dragons, guys. Don't get your heads in the gutter.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dungeons and Dragons in the porn cellar.
Yes. Dobbs the Dragon.
Actually, it's dungeons. It's sex dungeons and bad dragons.
Oh God, not bad dragons, no. Dude,
It's just a dungeon. Oh God, I just imagine one of those like wall traps where the walls slowly close in on each other, but instead of spikes, it's bad
dragon dildos.
It's bad dragon dildos. Specifically, bad dragon brand dildos.
Oh God, guys, it's the big one, the one that's 20 foot wide.
Wait, what?
Shit.
What?
No,
This is a thing?
No, but I know there's a huge one that like is so fucking big, like it will stretch you out. That's all I know.
Oh.
I don't
You
remember
heard
how
it,
wide it
Dom.
was.
We gotta buy it.
It's like a foot or two wide,
don't
and
have
it's
a
like
picture.
very high.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Hi.
It's
Connor.
meant for girls who
Oh
can
no,
pop.
Jenna, I'm live.
No, you're not.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I am.
Yes.
I am
Yes,
literally
yes.
like, we are
Oh.
streaming
Yes,
right
he
now.
is, Jenna.
You know what? I don't care. Hey, listen. You had like 3 feet in between you and Tom. I could have parked behind you, but now I'm parked behind the house that's for sale. So thanks.
I mean, you could technically park in that parking lot.
No.
It's no one lives there. Who's gonna complain?
Connor being an asshole live on stream.
Jenna's gonna complain, and you're gonna get
He's a
fucked.
terrible boyfriend.
You're not gonna get fucked because of it.
Jenna, I've been watching their stream. I've been listening to their stream.
Well, this has been terrific, but apparently there are some new Adventure Time episodes out, and my friend is freaking the fuck out about them.
Oh,
Alright.
cool! New adventure time. I always masturbate to those because those are amazing. Who doesn't want to masturbate to an elastic dog?
YouTube only kicks you out if you show things.
Yeah, I could talk about masturbating to it. They can't prove it. I mean, they can,
want a
but
higher electricity bill.
I literally love how my life right now is turning into that fucking Twitch stream. You know, the one with the you know, awkward couples conversation. I'm joking. She's go ahead. It's an audio stream. I'm in trouble.
uh-oh.
You're not an idiot. I'm sorry. That's mean.
Alright. Anywho.
I mean, he is.
He is a dick. I don't know what she said. I just said you're a dick, but
She said I was an
Pretty
idiot.
I mean,
She's not entirely wrong.
We have alcohol.
Do you want the rest of my my Sam Adams?
What?
I don't want the rest of it.
You mean, are you... Sam, what?
Porch rocker.
What?
It's tart and refreshing, according to the bottle.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yourself. Ugh.
I'm not tart. Would you describe me as tart, Jenna?
No.
Do you want to join me on here?
Toads! Oh god, you're giving me more people to manipulate. I already got bomb. I don't need more people.
Okay, this is a lemon head if it were a beer.
You're not wrong.
Do you only have like one person
5
watching you?
people watching. Ha!
Are you sure? Do they even exist? Prove it.
No, they don't. They're all.
They're all from Canada.
Prove it.
Yeah. So they don't matter.
Like my girlfriend from Canada.
Prove it!
I don't have anything to prove to you.
Wait. Why are you telling her about us, Connor?
Shh.
You're not allowed to tell her about our relationship.
Oh man.
Can't know.
So we can say anything on stream without YouTube saying anything, like.
Artist, Austin, okay?
Alright, guys, I'm streaming! Stop it! I'm trying to be professional.
You're not
I mean,
professional.
to be honest, it's professional as long as she doesn't start talking about like tampons or gross shit.
It's a formal dining area that you've completely ruined with your nerd shit.
Join me on here. Join me in my...
Quickly!
Come on.
Quickly!
But
Put
I
out
want-
your dildo collection.
But I want alcohol!
Okay, get yourself alcohol and then
Thank you.
join me.
Thank you.
God.
To be honest, I agree with her. I need some to deal with you as well.
You're welcome, I'm better than you.
Not saying that I don't have any in my hand right now.
Yeah, I'm like Mike. You know, for you missed it. We were doing the podcast earlier, and Numbers was pretending to be drunk, but at first I'm like, he's faking it. And then I realized, then he didn't stop. He didn't stop the bit, and I'm like, oh god, this could be real. He could be really drunk.
He likes to drink?
No, he doesn't. Which was really disappointing when we stopped the podcast, because he committed to the bit until we stopped recording.
Yeah, like I was confused because I knew Numbers didn't do that.
Yeah.
I would be confused as hell.
Oh yeah,
Like he's
was.
very good at it though, because
Yeah.
he's done Tarkov and stuff like that in D&D. So
I'm so-
Are they all children?
No, they're not all children. Only Mike's a child.
Okay.
Numbers can technically legally drink.
What do you mean? Can technically?
He's old enough to do so. He
You
just
don't- you don't-
refuses to not.
I am old
You
enough.
don't know how old he is.
You're old enough in Canada, and I do know how old Numbers is. I'm not going to reveal that on Mike, because that would be betraying the trust of a friend.
What does that
Fuck.
even matter?
Well, that's screwed. Yeah, who cares? Right. I am wearing tight pants.
You're wearing big pants? Tell me about that big pants for big boys. Wait, do you have your own headphones, Jenna? Then you can plug them in here.
Oh, good, because I'm pretty sure these are gross.
Hey, my headphones are not gross. You don't...
Your mom's gross!
Oh, she's making fun of my mom live on an air, guys. If my mom is watching, I'm sorry for the rudeness.
Oh God, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh.
I didn't do anything with your stuff. What are you?
I
What are you
put it
drinking?
on my butt. Jack Daniels.
Oh, Jack. What did you? Why?
I took a double shot.
Why did you take? Okay.
I put my kids on it.
Because Connor, I love you, man. So you see,
You double shotted. because
Wait, does it have to be headphones that have a speaker? Or I guess like I'm next to you with your speaker, so it's fine.
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about speaker bullshit. Just accept it, love it, enjoy it.
Yeah, that double shot is hitting you hard.
Yeah, oh my god. Say what you will about beats, but they fucking work.
They do. Oh god.
Alright,
Actually,
so
can
what
you-
should I draw? I just finished this guy.
I had some more. I'm good.
Alright, what should I draw?
I can't wear these with this hat!
Okay, what a reason to have a temper tantrum. Okay, anyhow.
Fashion! Oh god.
Can you turn this down? It's really loud.
Okay, give me a
Like,
second.
it's really fucking loud.
Oh my god.
Well, no, it's really fucking loud.
Okay, anyway.
Oh shit.
So, Mike,
Yes.
I'm wondering how we should do our final episode of Conjoined Cast.
Make it sad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, be
Yeah.
like completely serious the
Well,
entire
I already
time.
made my suggestion, Connor. We all get naked, and that's how it works. Yeah, everyone will watch it. Beautiful.
Everyone did theater naked in the 70s.
Exactly. That's how it works, man.
He just knows this is a podcast. People listen, not watch, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we could say we're naked. And
Yeah,
be
we
naked,
can.
but they can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Perfect. You know, and if
Podcasting
someone
naked.
accidentally drops the mic down their pants, and then it just sounds after that.
Wait, we can't drop the mic down our pants if we're not wearing pants, Mike.
It's just on the balls.
Okay, yeah.
I
Rub
just
it
realized
on the
I
balls.
used mic twice, so it
Yeah.
seems like I dropped you in my pants, Mike.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time you've asked to. I mean, perfectly fine. I understand.
Jenna's looking at us like you boys need Jesus.
No, I'm thinking, did I make the right choice nearly 5 years ago? Thinking that I thought you were cool. Guys, spoiler alert, I was wrong. He's not cool. He's just funny.
Yep, totally true.
Good saving yourself, Jenna.
No, really.
He's
No, we got like this Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit thing going on. He makes me laugh.
I'm Jessica Rabbit. She's Roger Rabbit.
yeah. I mean, Connor, I've seen you have the tits for it.
I do have the tits for it.
Yeah. Deluxe tits. And those glasses, when you put those on, I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm gone. I'm spent.
Am I gonna have to fight this kid?
No.
I'm gonna have to fight him. And I need to fight you now.
Do you like my little
No.
lizard man, Jenna?
Yes, actually.
I don't know what he's upset about.
He's upset because of your mom.
Jeez.
Actually, you know what it is? It's Trump's America is what's making him upset.
Oh.
Shit.
I can't believe I live in this country that a most unqualified man it holds the highest office in the land.
I think that at least
I should have
once
moved
a
to
day.
Canada. I think I should move to Canada.
No,
But
please
I'm a
don't.
lizard.
No, the
So
the dollar's shit. How about we not?
Trudeau would hear his worries.
Listen, as nice as Trudeau would be, the dollar is still shit. Although we would get really good anime conventions.
Mike, you should know. All the anime conventions going on in Nova Scotia.
No.
Why would we go there? We go to Toronto. Why, who wants to go to Nova Scotia?
No one.
Oh, by the way,
I live in a town of 800. No one wants to go where I live.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
800.
It's hard to call it a town.
That's like how many people I graduated high school with.
My class in high school was 62 graduates.
That must have been a really nice and short ceremony.
Oh, it was. It took 30 minutes, really.
Oh God.
I graduated with 19 people and they still dragged that shit out.
Well, yeah, but you guys had to pray because it was a Christian school.
Ugh.
Dear Lord.
So, Jenna, we talked about night folk. Which
Yes,
is a
night folk.
horrible racist term towards vampires.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of these night folk trying to date my daughter. Hey, it's Vampiric American!
He's always talking about sucking. I don't know what's wrong with this boy.
Dracula, scrape and lick.
Scrape.
Dracula, scrape and lick.
God. Scrape. It sounds so much worse. Maybe it's because it's midnight.
No.
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 It's because your mom.
Yeah. Let's blame it all on your mom. I think that's a wise choice.
Is it my mom's fault?
Well, I mean, it's because of your mom that you're here, so.
Thanks, Mom. I can't believe you fucked my dad. God. Ugh. Mom!
Why'd you have to do it, Mom?
Why'd you fuck my dad? It's gross.
It's like you didn't ask to be born, okay?
Ask for this. God. Actually, I should check the chat. I'm looking at the chat right now.
Popcorn! That actually sounds really good right now.
So, live from Cincinnati. And then I also have some emojis. There's one of a hog. I believe he's farting.
Yes.
Or is he running?
Not in front of the kids.
Oh, man. There's also, this is the best marital dispute. Popcorn. Go to Mexico. Good old Jibbus. Yeah. Lol. Alright. So, those are some good comments. Oh, God, I can smell that burp.
Sorry.
Ugh.
Oh, come on.
No, it's bad.
How is it bad? Okay, actually.
You're fine.
Yeah, because you're in Canada. You're safe. You're safe from the smells.
I also...
I'll
give you a hint also, Connor. I have no sense of smell.
Yeah, because you're from Canada, a godforsaken land where people aren't born right, or, you know, aren't made right, because you're not real people. You're from Nova Scotia. You're made from some imaginary land.
Ah, you can go fuck yourself, you good sir.
Nova Scotia means New Scotland.
Yes, it does.
It's a land full of Scots.
Oh.
It's full of people named Scott.
Oh.
Yeah, but they always get in a fight with the Mike clan and the George clan.
The clan of Michaels.
Yes.
The Council of Michaels.
That actually kind of makes me really upset because whenever I think of Canada, I think of just French. So
if you think of French, when you think of Canada, you're thinking of the one part of Canada that Canada doesn't want.
are you drawing a tadpole? Oh, you're drawing a frog. I was like, is that supposed to be a tadpole?
It's a cute little boy.
Oh, that's nice.
Aww.
Are you
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah.
He's a very cute boy.
Like, wow, shows how much I actually know about Canada. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not much. It's not much.
Tell us more about the magic of Canada land.
It's not the fact that Canada isn't accepting of the French. It's the fact that the French don't want to be part of Canada.
Yeah. But I'm not...
Because they're French.
Yeah. Like, but I'm not gonna lie, my extent of French culture, like, is kind of limited to the cartoon 16, Surf's Up, Total Trauma series, Degrassi.
Hey, those are documentaries.
Lord, you named, like, so many horrible examples. I'm like...
Hey! 16!
I mean, I've watched all of them. No, I've watched 16. It's a great show.
I know, right? I
Jude
love
was
that.
my favorite.
Right? He's the best
Yes.
boy. He's the best boy.
Wyatt was in too much fucking drama, or I would have liked him more.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I didn't draw my frog's eyes
God.
the correct way.
But Jesus Christ, yeah, no, trust me. It's like, here's the thing: when I ask people, like, name all the parts of Canada, if they're from America, they can't name it. Here's how I say: if an American can name as much about Canada as they can name the Middle States of America.
I can't. Don't even ask me to.
Okay.
All right, Mike.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of America?
Favorite part of America?
Yes.
Oh God. I've never been there, so this is a hard question for me. So.
I guess it's gonna be.
Oh God. I guess the fact that I can get more food around every street corner.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the best thing I can think of.
Hey,
off the
there's
top of my
plenty
head.
of food in Canada. You just have to kill a seal.
Oh.
Oh.
They're
No,
high in blood
I'm not
content.
from the Yukon. I'm from the Atlantic Canada. We only kill lobster and then we give it to you guys.
Thank you. It's delicious.
Yes. All of your lobster comes from where I live, by the way. Not specifically, but harbors.
Thank you for giving us lobster, Mike.
Yes.
The mermaids of the sea. Or no, the,
I mean,
the mermaids. Of...
I would think of just the fact that I'd meet, if I go down to America, I'd meet more people, there's more opportunity, there's just more stuff to do. Because where I live in Canada, and even if I go to Toronto, there's still not much to do. Like in most of the cities in America, there's a lot of shit to do because they have to cater to so many fucking people.
So, Jenna, this is Barney Rebel.
Aw. He's cute.
Is that supposed to be a swastika?
No, it's his little X. He's got a little thing.
Oh, thank God!
Why would I draw Jenna?
Quickly, Connor, draw a swastika. Right beside the guy with the big nose.
Don't draw a swastika. Don't draw a swastika. Don't.
It's spinning.
If it's just.
It's a windmill.
Oh.
I love
You
that.
should've just
There's
said
that
it's
episode
better.
of Community where they're playing like charades or what is it, Pictionary or whatever. I don't know.
One of those things.
One of those games where you have to draw something, and they have to guess what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And he draws a swastika, and then draws lines to indicate it's a windmill. It's a windmill. Though I love in Community, their school flag is literally an anus.
It's a butthole.
It's a butthole, and I love it.
Oh God. It's like I would ask what your favorite thing about Canada is, but I don't know if you've ever seen anything from Canada.
My favorite thing is the cartoons. Not gonna lie, you guys have some pretty good cartoons.
Which cartoons do you like from Canada?
Oh man, I'm trying to think of the the specific ones, but like obviously Stoked 16.
Yeah.
The first season and a half of Total Drama Island. Those are the best ones. Like the first season, great, but then the second season, it's only good until halfway through, and this is the bullshit. I didn't like what they did with Gwen's character. That was really personal. I felt so attacked because she was my favorite.
Yeah, agreed. She was my favorite. Like her and who else was it? I really did like this. It was, I think he was in the second one. Was Mike was his name? I think he was the one with the multiple personality disorder. I believe.
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite characters other than Gwen. But Gwen was like the first time I ever watched that. She was my favorite character. I could not stand watching Lindsay. Lindsay was annoying as hell.
God.
She just like asked the most simplest questions, and I go like, "Yep, those are girls at my school."
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I see those girls every day.
Oh jeez.
And it's like a small school, so you only can talk to so few people. My favorite thing was, oh, we have a new exchange student. Let me talk to them, please, God. Let me get there first.
Oh God, your school actually did the thing was, oh, there's a new kid. You guys pulled a Bella Swan.
Oh, he's pretty much as soon as like it was a new kid.
Yeah, but like no, legit. That like it's like fucking Forks, Washington. It's so fucking small that any new person is like, oh my god, new toy, new person, yay. Anyway, but yeah.
Like it was a kid from it was my first British friend. He was originally from Trinidad in the Caribbean, and he was my best friend throughout school years.
Nice.
Like he was the only person I could tolerate.
Oh jeez.
Because like, but the problem is. He was British and from Trinidad, so he was tanned, had an afro, and spoke British, and he was extremely ripped because he came from a small village. Yeah, she spoke the British.
He spoke British.
Well,
yes.
Well, yeah, that's that colonialism called.
Yeah, but because he grew up in a small town, he helped the community. He was really buff. I could not get a second alone with him because anytime I'd be with him, a girl would come over and say, "Can I talk with you guys?" It's like, "Can I join you?" I knew it was always because of him. Because I'm looking at myself and go like, "Okay, I weigh 135 pounds. I'm 6'4", and I don't necessarily look that attractive.
I've shown you.
I'm like a bead pole.
I don't remember what your friend looks like. I'm sorry.
I'll pull up the Facebook. They can't see it.
Oh no.
Yeah, they can't see it.
Yeah. Well,
so,
a Facebook. Do I have a photo of myself on Facebook?
Yes, you do.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if I had one.
You are featured on Facebook.
I didn't know if I did.
Oh god. But,
I don't take selfies.
What? They're so fun though.
I don't know. I just never got into it. Like, I didn't get a phone till I was 17.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, you know, my family, I live in a family, and I grew up in a great family. It's not their fault. They just couldn't afford it. It was basically when you can afford it, you can buy it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and they would really have loved to give me a phone earlier, but like at 15 at least. But it was basically, you're mature enough, you can buy it, so go ahead, we'll help you with the plan. That's about it. Yeah. I mean, I grew up in a town of 800. There's not really a lot of opportunity to be rich.
I see your... Oh, wow. These are some really bad pictures.
No, I'm actually... like, no, I'm assuming this is prom.
Oh, with my trench coat? Oh, God.
Yeah.
I like the purple hair, though.
Yeah, it's green now.
Nice.
Yeah, I keep changing it. Basically, I say whoever wants to ask me for a color, go ahead. Like, the purple hair was from my grandmother, who was, I went to visit her in the hospital. I asked her what color she wanted my hair. I did it purple. She came out of the hospital the next day, and the day after I got my hair done, and I went to visit her right away. Show her what I did. And the green hair is for my current girlfriend. So...
Cute.
And,
nice.
Yeah, I'll dye my hair. Anything. It's like I'll do anything for a thing. The only problem I would have is to shave it. I've never shaved it shorter than like my shoulders.
Yeah, no. Like when Connor gets his hair cut, and it like there were a few times where he got it cut super short. I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
So, don't feel bad.
Yeah, because my stylist, I've had one stylist since I was 6. I feel. And she is the only person I ever trust to touch my hair. If anyone else touches it, I have straight up punched a person that has touched my hair once.
Oh God.
They went at my hair with scissors. Like, this was in the middle of class in high school. I heard scissors clipping in the back. I don't even know if they hit it, but they clipped it. And I just turned around and I fucking punched the shit out of him. His chair fell back. He fell back. I was kicked out of the class. I don't give a shit. You don't touch my hair.
Oh, wow.
I said to him the next day, "You got off easy. If my stylist would have known what you did, she would have killed you."
Yeah,
dude.
no, a good stylist would do that. Yeah.
I threaten you. Once my stylist finds out, no god or man can keep you safe.
Oh God, this sounds like the plot to a hairdressing anime.
Well, the thing is, my stylist is both a hairdresser and she's also a professional bodybuilder.
The fuck?
Yeah, she continuously goes to the gym. She is ripped. She can lift my father, and my father weighs 300 pounds. Like, she can just lift him over her head.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
she's
amazing.
scary. And you want to know what the funny part is? You want to know what her name is? Let me think. I want to pronounce this right. Her name is Ethel. The least threatening name you can think of.
That sounds like a grandma. That sounds like a grandma with cookies and shit.
Well, when I first met her, she was like in her 30s. So she's probably around in her 50s now.
Damn.
So, like, her name is Ethel. She's so nice, too. Like, you never notice. Like, she's really polite. She will give me food, and, like, she, like, tries to be as accommodating as possible when she's doing my hair, and I'm so happy about that. But, like, if you piss her off, she will kill you.
Nice. I can respect that. I can respect that.
So, I really like this man I'm drawing right here. This
Dear
Jack
Lord.
Nicholson looking fuck.
Why do I feel like I've seen that somewhere?
What the fuck is happening with him?
I don't know.
Too much cocaine.
That's how I feel whenever I have to deal with a stupid customer at work.
Too much cocaine.
Oh, God, I feel you, too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to deal with so many people because of the way I work, but yeah. You go on first, and I'll tell you my stories about what I need to deal with.
Okay, so I work in retail, and we have a little, like, thing where it's the queuing line, and in that thing, it's like a little tiny walls full of, like, snacks and shit. And it's obvious that that's where the line is, especially when there's a lot of people. And there's just these special people. That's what I like to call them. They're special.
Special little snowflakes.
They come to registers, and they're like, are you open? And I'm like, get in line. And I gesture to the line, and they're like, what? And today actually was the best. There was this, like, older couple, and they spoke Spanish. Now I got C's in Spanish like 10 years ago, so I don't know anything. Mm-hmm. And the lady I was ringing up, she could speak to them, and they were like, "Oh, we're elderly. Can we please, like, go?" And they're like, "No, you have to get in line." And it took one of our loss prevention guys, and he had to explain to her that you had to get in line, and that's when she listened. And it's like, okay, typical. When it comes from a man, it must be true, but still, it's like, you get in the line.
To be fair, he's the guy sort of dressed up like a police officer.
No, they don't look like police officers.
They look like
they're
security.
They just wear all black and a vest.
Yeah.
It's not that threatening. It's not that threatening, but, like, it's still...
I like how this guy turned
out.
Dear Lord. Like, okay, I've had 2 jobs, and I've had to deal with idiots in both.
I don't like it.
The first one, I wasn't, like, cashier or anything, but I worked at a grocery store, and I worked in the back. And, like, you know, working stock and stuff to the shelf. And that's what I did. And I can't tell you the amount of times, because I used to do milk for, like, the dairy department every once in a while. So many people, what they would do is they would take out one milk, go around, and when I wasn't looking, they put that one back in and move it to the other people, and, like, move that into the back and then take a different one. And that pissed me off so much. Every time I would go around and, like, people... And, like I also, because I live in Canada, we have multicultural society. That's great, but I can only speak French and German. I can't speak Spanish. I think one guy tried to talk to me in, like, some language I didn't even know what it was, and, like, I was just trying to help him. We had a Swedish guy that was completely unable to talk English, and we had no idea what he was saying. It took us, like, 3 hours to get what he wanted. Apparently, we had some Norway water that I didn't know about. And I had to find it in, like, the fucking deep recesses of, like, a place.
What is Norway water?
It's called Voss water. It's from Norway.
Oh.
It's made in Norway.
Voss.
Voss. And he was
Voss.
asking, and I had
Voss.
I had no idea what he was saying because all of his words except for Voss were all in
This
Norwegian,
is
whatever the
Voss, and
fuck
this
their
is Voss.
language is, and I could not understand one goddamn word.
Wow.
Yeah, and then now I work in a warehouse that delivers stuff to like retailers and stuff like stocks, pallets, and stuff like that. And we've had drivers that have backed into my. We have a door, like a little door where you come in and deliver the pallets, and we organize them, get them ready for to give out to the department stores and stuff like that. They've backed into that door 3 fucking times.
No.
And it's the same driver every time. And when he walks in, he says, "You guys can pay for that." No, you're fucking paying for it. Your company's paying for it. He goes like, "No, you guys will pay for it." He thinks that it's no big deal. There's 3 dents in my fucking door, dude. That is not cool. And then when he moves the stuff off the pallets, because sometimes we ask him to do it, he fucking sometimes he'll knock over the things. He'll like completely put them in the wrong place, and it's just irritating. Because then it causes me to do effort. Like all I want to do is organize it.
So
Yeah.
I'm going
Retail
to,
sucks.
Yeah.
I'm
Long
going to
story.
ask our chat, our amazing chat of 5 people.
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's okay for someone who's relatively unknown and it's midnight.
Yeah, good job.
I have a question for you guys.
Mhm.
Not you, Mike.
Oh.
I'm not asking.
I'm part of the
what
chat.
fucking
I'm part of the chat.
All right,
Doing
fine,
it.
fine. Since you're part of the chat, I'm gonna take requests. So, chat, I will take the best option of a request that we have.
Draw a bat.
You want me to draw a bat?
A cute one.
I
Can
want
I make it one of the ones with the pig nose?
As long as it's cute.
Okay, give me a sec. I got an idea. Wow, we have people. Someone joined. Scared me.
Oh, no. I don't know.
What the heck?
I don't know. It's been
Whoa.
I don't know. It was supposed to be like either somewhere. It was somewhere between scared and excited, and it just kind of like.
It turned into Hank Hill going.
Someone
Whoa.
quickly energy.
Jenna has this bat.
It sounds like you're
That's adorable.
straining yourself.
I feel strained mentally and physically. Oh, it's cute. Like guys, look at the bat. It's super cute.
Oh, let me see. Aww.
Oh my.
Don't worry, guys. I got the
Wait.
perfect.
I can make it cuter.
What? How?
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna fix it.
I swear to God, if you make it gross. Cause I know your art, Connor. You draw a lot of gross stuff. I love you.
Connor, how many penises have you drawn?
Oh God, he's drawn so many, guys. You have no idea.
How many for Dom? That's a good question.
That's our son. Ew.
12.
Oh.
So I was gonna say how many for Dom. Just because it's your son does not mean that, father-son can't, bond over penises. And the drawing of them.
Oh.
What's going on?
Hey. Hey, Connie.
A lovely show of artistic talent.
Uh-huh. Bonding over penises, though.
Bonding, fusing penises.
I believe that is called docking, Connor.
Okay. Well, this was a great cast. See you guys next week.
No,
See ya.
Connie, join us. Hurry, please save us. Get us off the topic.
Please, be the sensible one.
Okay.
Anybody see those new Black Panther stills? Looking pretty. This new Black Panther images looking pretty good.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I know.
Is she... This isn't a pointed thing, is it?
What?
Never mind.
She's black.
Let's
It's
Black
not
Panther
pointed.
still.
She doesn't
Great.
know.
What?
Oh,
Do you like my bat, Connie?
I just.
I worked
You're,
really hard on my bat.
Oh, he's
I'm proud of whatever you create.
Don't say that.
that was said with such like macaroni owl on the fridge tone. Like a mother having a 4-year-old come home. I made this for you, Mom. Oh, it's so adorable. Quickly throw it in the trash can. Throw it in the trash can.
It's an elephant! Oh, it's a great elephant! Dump it, destroy it, burn it, fire.
I can see how much time you put into it. That's what really matters.
You put an amount of time into this, Connor.
I like that though. That's
Yeah,
nice.
it is adorable.
Oh, so it's you, George Jetson.
Why?
What?
Why?
Meet George Jetson.
The fuck?
His boy Elroy.
Okay.
I don't know the rest of the lyric.
Daughter
Meet the-
Judy, Jane, his wife.
wife.
No, it goes.
It's
Meet the Flintstones, a modern Stone Age family. Down the bedrock, history.
Hate when people sing while I'm laughing because I can't help but sing in sync with whatever. I can't help but laugh in sync with what they're singing.
Oh God.
So what
don't chew on your headphones.
Don't chew on my life.
Your mom chews on your life.
God, okay, I have no idea what that indicates. I'm confused. Okay.
I'm just as confused as you, Mike. And I'm right here next to her.
Where, you know what? I am not gone enough for this.
No.
And you just double shotted not too long ago.
What?
Yep, and I just did it again.
That's
I'll be
quadruple
fine.
shotted.
I'm
Connie,
I'm
what
fine,
should I draw?
yes.
Wait, I should have checked the chat.
draw me right now.
Bruce Wayne.
Winge.
Yeah, that's the bat's name.
Oh.
Wayne.
I actually really like that name for the bat.
That's cute.
I've seen.
You want to know why? Because
No. No.
I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm looking at the.
You don't
Trump.
want to know why? Okay. Okay.
Oh no! I was looking at the chat and Pyromancer. No, can we not?
No.
Can we not?
No. No.
He already has one of Donald Duck Trump, which I feel is an insult to Donald Duck, by the way.
I'll pull it up.
No, okay, you're gonna show it to people.
I'm gonna show it to people.
Donald
Duck has been a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
But like, that was. He got his ass kicked though, so it's like whatever.
There's one website where a person draws every innocent character that you can think of in a Nazi uniform.
Why?
And I love it.
Let me see. What's this called?
Oh God, I can't remember. Oh God, I look it up.
Here it is. Check the stream, guys.
I found it on a website one time. I was just browsing cool images, and they had like the girl from Lazy Town in a Nazi uniform.
Okay, no.
There we go.
Why-
Real America,
Why
right
are you
here.
spreading this god awful? I can't believe you got paid to do this.
Oh God, I almost vomited.
That's so. I mean,
Appropriate.
God, how did you perfectly tan that? Looks so good. Just the right hint of tangerine.
So what did I just walk in on?
A lot.
The best master nap you will ever have.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting more hosts.
I still can't believe you got paid to do that.
Yeah, I to be honest, it is a good image, but I can't believe we got paid to do that.
Yeah, we have this friend from like back home and
It's
he
Disha Bear.
commissioned.
It's one of no. It wasn't a friend
What?
from back home. I met this guy at a party.
Oh.
It was someone who went to one of Disha Bear's events.
Oh.
He's still trying to talk.
Okay. But yeah, any suggestions on what to draw?
I'm drawing a special boy.
What?
Look at this special boy.
No.
He's very special.
I mean, why are you drawing Clarence?
Oh my god.
I want you to
Eyebrows or
draw
no
Loki
eyebrows?
from the Avengers in Burlesque.
I will pay money.
Okay. Do it. I need Tony
Alright.
Stark and Steve Rogers in Burlesque. Do it now.
Yes, do it, please.
Please.
Tony.
Yeah, yes, Tony. Yes.
All right.
If you can you send me a copy? I'll send that to my girlfriend if you draw Tony Stark in Burlesque.
Please.
Just want to say, Stony was so close to being canon, but the Marvel decided they were gonna do it. I'm so unhappy.
Did you honestly think Marvel has the guts to do it? Do you
There's
honestly?
two things. The reason why I was concerned is because I'm like, what? It was the things that they had announced that they were doing that I was just like, this is a bit concerning to me because I don't know how they're gonna pull it off. Like, I don't know if you read Infinity Wars, the '80s version, but do you know what stops Thanos?
Oh
Damn.
god, I want to say I do,
yeah,
but I
it's-
can't remember.
It's been so long since I've read that.
His
My dad
daughter
has that
takes
comic book.
the gauntlet while he's having a hissy fit.
Nebula?
Yeah.
Yay.
In the
Power of
80s version,
friendship?
actually, no. The thing that stops him is Adam Warlock and the female with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
But the thing
Yeah.
that stops him is Adam Warlock because Adam Warlock canonically is his soulmate. And I'm like, I don't know how you're gonna bring this up and like hide it, but good luck.
Hey, listen, if we got Ego... has everybody seen Guardians 2?
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, never
Oh,
mind.
dang it.
Oh.
But listen, if we got the thing that was in Guardians 2, I think we can get this.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I think I know what you're talking about.
give me something, please, because like the Thanos thing was just such an important moment to me. Because when I was growing up, people were like, love is blah, and I'm like, I don't want to hear about love being so. Oh my God, he's drawing it. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear about love being this cheap, over sexualized thing. It's just the way they portray Adam and Thanos, which is great because Thanos is like a villain, and Adam Warlock, literally his previous title was Messiah. So I'm like, he has this kind of, thing about him. And him and Thanos are soulmates because they're literally perfect for each other.
I was drawing him with the mask. With the Iron Man mask.
With the red hood.
It's starting to look like actually I need to get a reference for the mask.
Yeah.
Iron Man's mask has changed so much.
Let's go with the most
pick a
recent
suit.
one.
Yeah,
I'll just
pick a
pull my
suit at this
DVD
point.
Sleeve thing.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Jenna, entertain the people.
Okay, so how do people feel about Super Family?
I love the Super Family.
Like you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the one where it's Tony and Steve and they're raising Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That got me through a lot when that was really big on Tumblr, and now that the new Spider-Man movies come out, which I haven't seen because I'm
Oh my God, you
lame.
need to see it.
I know. I might go maybe.
I will be honest,
Oh.
Spider-Man never impressed me too much. So when except for the first movie, when I first watched that one, I was a very young kid.
Yeah.
But it's like,
wiring his derpy lips.
yeah, pretty much. Paper plane in the cafeteria. That was my favorite part. Anyways, but
Yeah.
if my friend didn't give me a free ticket, I don't think I would have watched it, and I would have regretted it. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Because the new one is really good.
Yeah, I need to see it, and I don't know. I the only reason I didn't was because I was seeing Incubus, and I was like, all right.
Have you seen the video of Tom Holland and Zendaya in lip sync battle?
I've seen the one where he's doing that Rihanna song.
Yeah, Umbrella. That's
Yeah,
it.
Umbrella.
That's it.
Yeah, I didn't really see Zendaya's part, but I saw Tom Holland's part with Umbrella, and I'm like, that is not fair. How dare you look this good?
I was like, the cast of Spider-Man people.
Like, it's such a good cast, and like, I could just tell by not only the fans' reactions to the movies, but just like watching the trailers and seeing the behind-the-scenes stuff, they seem like they really like actually like each other.
Yeah,
That's
I ship
nice.
it. I shouldn't, but I do.
Oh, geez.
Don't ship, please, God, no.
I have a problem. Like,
They're
I
people!
ship a lot of things.
They're people, not objects.
I don't ship
That
objects.
hasn't stopped you
compatibility.
before.
Wait,
Jenna.
why don't you
What?
ship?
No, I ship characters, not people.
Why don't you ship objects?
The reason
Everyone
I-
knows the carrot and the cake will always belong together.
Oh.
I will fight you because I think cheese and cake belong together more.
Okay,
but guys,
okay, I won't
the
blame you,
guys-
Mom.
The guy's chocolate cake.
So how much should how pronounced should
Okay.
Tony's crotch be?
On a scale
Very.
He's Tony Stark.
The amount
He's
of
Tony
dickens-
Stark.
There we
pie.
go.
Appropriate.
Actually, wait, no! Gamora said he was disappointing in bed, so...
Oh,
That
good
because
point.
you could have the biggest cock in the world, but if it doesn't work,
True.
Wait, I'm sorry.
let's be
what?
honest. History,
no.
I'll go.
Uh,
Whiskey dick? Come on.
Tony's a drunk.
But no, for context, I can't remember, like, if it was a Guardians comic or, like, an Avengers comic, I don't know, but for some reason, the Guardians and the Avengers were teaming up, and then Tony and Gamora hooked up, and Gamora's just like, I've had better. And
That's true. That's the daughter of Thanos.
Like-
Jesus. Gamora could fuck any alien on any planet, and they can have two dicks, for God's sakes.
Speaking of two dicks, if you guys watch Star Trek,
God, no.
Wait, who has two dicks on Star Trek?
well, one of the things that people were saying is they're like, they're questionable on whether or not Vulcan dick, and I'm like, well, why is this coming up in conversation? But now I'm curious. Do they have one? Do they have two?
Possibly.
Do they have six?
I
We
mean-
don't know.
I mean,
do they
they-
gyrate?
I mean, they reproduce, right?
Yeah, but they fuck
Alright.
with their hands.
Hairy legs, or should he,
Does Tony
Harry.
shave?
Hairy legs.
Harry.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
look
a
at Robert.
businessman.
Look at Robert Downey Jr. Doesn't it look like he shaves?
We could actually
No.
probably, if you look up Robert Downey Jr. in the Sherlock movies, you could get good reference.
Oh yeah, that's
my
right.
God. Yeah, good point.
I love how one of the legs is longer than the others, but this is not gonna be a complete piece. So there we go.
Where's Steve? Draw Steve.
Steve's next, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you could find a lot of reference for Chris Evans. 'cause
I
they
know.
love him.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because he looks so good in it. Like, yikes. It's
Like-
so...
Just
He's Captain America. That's all I can say in this case.
There's so much random facts about Chris Evans that I know because I'm like, I want to say about 30% obsessed. But
I mean,
Only
Captain
30?
America was my
Only
favorite
30?
superhero.
So, yeah, I
I
mean,
wanna
Captain
say
America 1 is my
I
favorite.
mind Tom
My,
Hiddleston. So.
my favorite is Captain America 1 is my favorite of the Phase 1 Marvel.
face.
Yeah.
Also here
It is the best
here's
one,
Steve
yeah.
Rogers looking at Tony's schlong package schlong going
Wow.
Tony!
Wow, and then wow, and then underneath it is like you have his face looking in the other direction. Goes, it's so small.
You know what's sad, Connor?
What?
If you actually drew a serious, like, burlesque Tony image, you could probably go table at a con and that'd be
I mean,
the
I'll
best-selling
finish
thing.
it later
You should.
with
You know?
Steve in the background going,
Wow!
Wow! Wowzer! Could you draw him in like... I love the pictures where they have Steve saying like old-timey, like 40s things.
Yeah, I mean, why doesn't he say more of that?
He does in because they have like little snippets of Captain America and some of the movies
There.
that don't even really have him in it. And he'll say like stuff in it, and you listen and you're like, that's so old timey.
Yeah.
there it is. Wowzers.
Wowzers.
For some reason, I was making him sound like Crash Bandicoot going, "Wow!"
That's what Crash Bandicoot sounds like?
In the first few games, whenever he goes, "Wow!"
Wow! I didn't actually play those games, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. People have been commenting on his wonderful face. Wait, I need to show you it. I'm gonna stop the stream.
Boneless pizza.
Well, while you stop the stream,
I'm not stopping the stream. I'm just going on Twitter during the stream, still talking.
You are an absolute maniac. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's not.
Look at this absolute madman.
Don't you dare go over 150 characters.
151.
Oh, it's 151?
There it is.
No. I mean, it's like, like, you know, that, wow, what a madman. And, like, instead of going under 150, he goes over 150. Now the joke's not funny because I had to explain it.
I'm gonna send this to our
No, it's still fun. You're still an amazing person, okay? We all love you here. It's fine. You're still funny.
Thanks. Do you guys even actually know my name?
No.
Jenna?
You are Jenna.
Thank you. Hi.
Yeah, I know because I asked Connor for a thing, and then he said I'd talk it over with Jenna, but I don't think he has.
What do you need?
It's
Connor,
gonna be a weird sex thing. Of course, it's a weird sex thing. It's Mike.
Well, what is it? I can answer.
No. I wanted to know because, you know, if I ever come over to your guys' house, I don't really feel comfortable sleeping alone, so I wanted to sleep at the foot of your bed like a dog, and I wanted to know if you'd both be comfortable with that.
I don't think there's any room, but you could put the bean bag at the end of our bed, and you can sleep there.
And stare at us.
Okay.
Am I still at arm reaches of Connor's feet?
Yes, you will be very much in reach.
Yes! Smell of Connor.
Oh, it's not that good when he's... No, it's not that good. You don't really want it.
a Breath of the Wild.
Oh, God.
Connor's bedroom, Breath of the Wild.
Oh, God. I lived in a house with 7 guys, so I don't think it'll be that bad.
That sounds like a fun weekend.
I live with...
It was a great orgy, trust me.
Oh, jeez. Like, but now living with 4 guys has been very eye-opening because they don't pick up their shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I don't pick up my
You
shit.
know what the funny part is? I feel you, because I was the clean one in a group of 7 guys.
Oh, no.
You should see our room. My stuff, put away.
No, you've got stuff on the floor, too.
Where?
On the floor.
On the floor. Thank you.
Where? Look fucking down. You're short enough already.
This is... okay, so if you click the link of Crash Bandicoot...
God.
This is my facial expression to Jenna right now.
Like, whoa! Okay, like, listen, at least when I don't pick up my shit, it's at least in my room. These guys have it all over the freaking house.
I'm sorry, Jenna, you're literally the Mario in this picture. So.
Your mom's the Mario in this picture.
I mean, like, I don't know.
Don't bring mothers into this.
No, I will!
She's done it like 5 times already.
Yeah.
Honestly,
she's insulting my mother.
Hey, your mother insults me, so it's like, yeah.
Good.
But
it builds character.
Hey, I'll try to one-up you, Jenna. Here, you think your life was bad? When I was living with those 7 guys, what I would find, and I'm not kidding you, one guy, he wouldn't put things in his dresser.
Oh.
He loves the cold.
Oh.
Follow me here. So he'd put his boxers in the refrigerator.
What?
Where my food is.
Okay.
Same guy.
What?
Same guy.
Were they at least clean? You don't know, do you?
No, I don't actually.
Oh no! Oh no! That makes the story even worse.
That's beautiful.
I went to one of my best friends and I asked him, "Can I borrow a mini fridge? Because I do not want to eat out of the same fridge as these guys."
Oh jeez.
Oh god.
so many questions from such a short story.
Yeah, it's not even.
Like,
I mean, I would love to explain it, but even he doesn't explain why. He just says, "I just like the cold." That's his explanation.
Okay.
You people from the Great White North are so odd.
The Great White.
You know what? You know what? The
I don't
story.
even know how to feel.
Isn't that what they call Canada, the Great White North?
Yeah, the Great White North.
Yeah.
You know, the nice people, America's top hat, whatever you want.
Yeah.
just top hat.
So
We keep them classy.
Nah.
So there's only really one question that needs to be asked, Martin. I know you have like a million, but there's only one question.
Oh god.
Why? Why?
Yeah,
Because he likes the cold. I feel
that's
like
what it boils
the
down
question
to.
that's answered.
Here's the thing. He said he had some problems, and dude, he came to me because most of the guys, I was like the standing point for the guys. Like I kept them all together and stuff, and not yelling at each other. He was having girlfriend troubles, so he came to me and trusting. And I said, I literally put my head on his shoulder, dude, you're having trouble with the girlfriend because you fucking freeze your underwear and your balls are shrinking, for God's sake.
I thought it was the marijuana.
Okay, whoever's microphone has that echo, that really helps. That was great.
I don't know if it's me, but I hope it is.
No, it's not you. It's one of the guys. But damn,
Oh.
the echo just helps. The laugh, that was perfect.
Dear Lord. But yeah.
Well, I gotta go. Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Connie. I'm
God.
sorry.
Yeah. The same guy did so many things. Let me just point out, by the amount of stuff that guy did, there was no place in this kitchen that was safe to touch.
Oh.
Oh god.
He had many girlfriends.
How?
He was a football player.
Oh, so attractive?
He was very muscular. He was a
Wait,
lineman, so he's very
American
big, muscular.
football or
Canadian football.
What is Canadian?
Canadian.
What is Canadian football?
They have 3 downs, and basically, I think that's the only difference that I can remember.
Wait, this is a real answer? Oh my god.
Yeah,
No,
3 downs.
What?
There is a difference between American and.
We have 3 downs. What else is the difference? Oh God, I can't remember.
Isn't the field longer or something?
Yeah, the field's longer. 3 downs. Fuck, I'd have to look it up because I actually don't know. I watch American football, so.
Oh.
My dad watches Canadian football as well as American in college, so he would know more. But I just couldn't. I can't watch Canadian football because I'm like so in tune to American, and it's just way better. Canada's still back in the day of when, like, you know, Otto Graham was throwing fucking footballs. The quality is so horrible.
What I love about what you just said is they have no idea what you're talking about, but I understood that reference completely.
Otto Graham, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Oh my
Dear
god.
Lord. Yeah, quarterback's definitely one of my favorite positions in there. But yeah. Oh god.
Do you guys still play football where you have to wear the leather helmets?
No,
Oh,
we actually
thank
have.
God.
I was
We actually
really,
have
the
regular
look on
helmets.
Jenna's face, hoping that you would say yes.
No, because like here's the thing. I went to a school, and we played.
Whoa, you went to
we
school?
would play. Shut up.
I didn't know that they had schools in Canada.
I was part of the football team for 2 years until I decided I did not want to play anymore. I quit the team, but
Oh boy.
I was a running back, and the
Oh,
reason I
God.
quit the team was because one play I got into I was about to get into the end zone. One guy came streaming from the left and just helmet, boom, right into my balls. I was not wearing a helmet.
Oh,
I accidentally forgot to put it on.
Oh, that's. Oh no.
I was
Whether-
down on the ground. I had to be helped up, put on a stretcher.
Oh my god.
Like I had taken big hits before. I had my helmet knocked off from hits before, but that one fucked me up so bad. And it was also because I wanted to focus on my other stuff, but I could not run the same way anymore. It just, whew.
Oh shit, dude.
So we all know what we're gonna do when Mike comes to
And it's
Florida.
also, it was
Totally
very,
play
it was,
football.
Punt him in the balls.
Oh,
I'll totally do it.
Straight run up, punt him in the balls.
I mean, we could get a football. We could get a football.
And throw it at his nuts.
Yeah.
I would totally do it because, like, I switched from running back to wide receiver because, you know, that's just how it goes. Because you're just as fast as a wide receiver as you are a running back. It's not coming out of the backfield.
I just want a football now.
Yeah, me too.
I want to kick him in the balls. I mean, that's not because I just found out about the story.
The worst part about that, though, was when I got into the ambulance, the person who was trying to help me was a person I knew.
Oh
no.
And she's handling a certain part of me
Oh.
more than I can expect her to handle.
Oh no! Don't tell me this is where it's going, and I think it is. And I don't. Oh no!
She was like checking if everything was working and stuff like that. And the first words out of her mouth was, "So how's your mom?" And we just started talking like that, and it was so like awkward because like I could. It wasn't numb at all. I could feel everything. And I was just, in my mind, I was trying to answer her question, but in my mind, I'm just going, don't.
Oh.
All those years of learning to control are now going into use.
God.
So does your girlfriend know about this?
Well, it was before I met my girlfriend, but no.
We have a great
she does not
story
know
to tell her.
You do not fucking tell her shit, Connor.
Hey, so your boyfriend's nuts don't work?
Oh, they work.
Part of
they
me
completely work.
Part of me
Actually,
was wishing she was coming with you now, and I'm just like, oh. We can tell
I'm
the story.
I'm totally coming with me.
No.
Yeah, but
Coming.
Stop!
Coming with
Stop! Also, I
that was not where I was
on
going.
the corner. That hurt.
Yeah,
but
you need to watch.
But no, they completely work. In fact, I was severely lucky.
We'll test it when you get here, Mike.
What the fuck? You know what? I'm not gonna ask.
It's best not to.
It means I'm gonna touch his genitals.
The greatest part was, I don't know if you've ever had an injury or any of you guys have had an injury down there.
Yes.
You get bandages for that.
Huh.
Not as bad. I had an entire when I was in like elementary school, I played soccer. There was an entire season of soccer where every game was either a traumatic, like, had to sit out for the rest of the game because I got the ball blasted at my head full force, or it was blasted at my balls full force. And I prayed for my head.
Oh dear Lord.
Third grade was wonderful. I really like this creature I made.
No, I was gonna say that explains a lot, but the joke's gone now. It's gone.
Yeah. No, it's not. We can still all agree together.
Oh, thanks.
Don't worry, I'm here for you.
Thank you. At least someone is.
Maybe you should be trashed, Jenna.
This is what. Here's the thing.
Really, what?
I was always that person that every boyfriend hated in high school because I was there for their girlfriend when they weren't.
Well,
they hated me for that. I would never try anything, but they would just hate because I was nice.
No, I hate you because you're an asshole, Mike.
That's yeah. Although that
To be honest, both of you hate me because that. Well, I don't know if Jenna hates me, but I know Connor hates me. No, Jenna's the one who hates me because I want to bang Connor, but. I
just want to fight you for dominance. That doesn't mean I don't like you.
So you want to be the alpha?
It's respect.
It's a like like, listen, I've already done the whole Walking Dead thing where they're like claimed. It's like I'm grabbing onto him. Claimed the swine. So like, if anyone is like,
I'm a strong, independent human.
don't. I thought
You
were
are
gonna say
not
something
strong
else.
nor independent.
Actually, no, he's very independent. He can do whatever he wants. Like, I can't
It's
get
true. I get away with
Dang.
murder all the time.
Yeah, actually, funny story. You would have gotten away with the whole cookie thing. So I bought Chips Ahoy, and me, like, because I'm the type of person who will eat the entire thing on the way back from the grocery store. So
Oh my god.
I had already eaten the first sleeve because that's the kind of person I am. And I remember I took some before I went to work. Now, I come back, and the second row is gone, and I didn't think anything of it. It's like, oh, I guess I ate them. And then he sees me eating them, and he's like, I'm sorry! But the best part was because I had left a note on the whiteboard of our fridge saying, don't touch my cookies. But if he would have kept his mouth shut, he would have gotten away with it.
But he didn't. Oh, it's adorable.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh.
If that's like the only thing you'll ever do to hurt me, then I'm okay with that.
Oh.
I love you, babe.
I love you too.
Aw.
I'm sorry I destroyed your cup, your Kalahari cup. But I got you a new one.
I mean, you got me two. How'd you give me two? That's what
I don't know
wanna
how I got you two.
I mean, did they think that you broke both of them?
I think they didn't know what kind of cup.
Well,
So they just
I
sent
mean,
both.
you could have just said hurricane
Look,
glass.
we
that's what it is.
we got 2 free cups.
Yeah, you know what that means? Two drinks at once next year.
Double fist.
Yep. No. One drink for each hand, guys. One drink for each hand.
Give me a sec. I'm joining this.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, actually, if you want, you should totally go to Colossal Con in Ohio with us next summer. It's really fun.
Only downside
Summer?
is you have
Sure.
to go to Ohio.
Yeah. Huh?
Sure.
I mean, it's probably a cheaper plane ticket.
He's in Nova
Yeah.
Scotia. He's closer to Greenland than he is America.
Yeah, but like, he doesn't have to go all the way down to Florida. He just has to go down to Ohio.
Yeah.
But it's Ohio.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's so funny. This hotel is literally in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Sandusky. And it's the best anime convention ever. Anyone
Wait,
who
wait,
says-
wait.
It's like a 5-star hotel.
What place did you
located
say?
in the
It's
middle of a field.
Like,
There's
it's...
a barn maybe like
No, there is a barn a few miles away!
less than a mile away.
Yeah! It's like in the middle of nowhere, and it's so funny because it's then, right out of nowhere, is Cedar Point, one of the best roller coaster parks in the country, and then 10 minutes away is an anime convention. It's great.
Oh my god. That would be perfect. I'd love to.
Yeah,
You know,
no, it's super fun. And like, oh no, I didn't even say the best part. Water park con. There's an indoor water park and an outdoor water park.
I've never been to a water park.
Oh
So-
no, they're fun.
Most of
Let
the
me
water
let me
that
just
Mike
clarify
encounters
something,
is
by the
frozen.
way.
Mm-hmm.
I have left this place where I live once,
Oh.
and it's to a place that has less people than where I currently live. I live in a town of 800. I went to a place with 130 people. It was in the Yukon, which is way up north. It was a village.
Cornelius.
Wow.
You appreciate my Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer reference?
I do.
Yeah.
Silver. Oh, it's the national anthem. Stop doing that. It comes off awful on the mic. I will break it again, and then say I broke it on accident, so we
That's
can
that-
get
that's
another
that.
2
No,
cups.
then they'll make you pay $30.
That's that naked conjoined cast sound right there.
Oh boy.
That's the sound of ball hair right up against the mic.
Oh. Oh.
Can I kill him when he gets here? Like, as soon as he's like, "Hey, Connor," and then shotgun, because I'm an American. And
No. We don't do it in the airport. Then we start a whole thing on the news. Do it when we leave the airport.
Hey, we can finally
Oh my
open up
God.
people to the idea of white terrorism. I'll be doing the nation a service. I did this as a message.
Stop. Just please stop.
That's one thing I'm going as like I have heard of one terrorist event ever in my entire life in Canada. One that kind of counts. Other than that, I've never really heard much. So it's kind of like I am still worried because I'm going to a place with people who have far more weapons than I do.
Listen, you'll be fine. Terror season is dying down.
Terrorist season.
Duck
and
season.
first of all,
Terrorist season. Duck season.
Terrorist season wasn't a good way, but also saying the words "dying down" wasn't a good way to explain it in a terrorist manner.
Oh shit.
Dying.
You are the greatest bearer of bad
Alright, let's
news.
sell America to him.
Yeah, go ahead, sell me on
So
America.
beer, apple pie, hot dog,
White terrorism.
white terrorism.
Black terrorism, white terrorism, fire!
Mexicans stealing your job.
White
Thanks,
person,
Martin.
black person, white person, black person, fire! I don't know.
Fire!
Oh, no.
Fire
Okay,
everywhere!
guys, let's stop. Let's
That
stop.
was,
Fire
that was
everywhere.
too political. Oh
Yeah.
god.
Shit just got real, dog.
Oh
Damn.
god, I'm sorry.
Where the fuck is my pen?
Oh, says every artist ever. Where the
Oh,
fuck is my
God,
pen?
but no.
Stop
it's like-
trying to make this a meme. This isn't funny. It's fucking $700 down the shitter.
Another thing artists say.
Don't say any more words. Stop Connor now while you're ahead.
No, seriously, where to go?
Help!
These things
Help!
are
I'm being
expensive.
killed! A serial murderer snuck into my house and is stabbing me. Another thing that artists say.
Well, I feel like there is an artist that's happened to
I've
that's
been-
famous, but I can't.
The
remember.
best
That's
thing
it.
I've ever drawn is dicks on my notebook. Another thing an artist says.
I mean, that's.
Oh, I put it in my pocket like a fucking idiot.
Why would you put it in your pocket?
I'm about to boop you in the nose.
I'm about to like question your entire existence. Yep, there we go.
Wait, he put a pen in his pocket, and that questions his entire existence.
Who puts pens in pockets, especially like tablet
I don't
pens?
know. I put it in my pocket protector when I'm in my office. I put it in my side pocket when I'm walking down the street.
Well, have fun with your ink-stained pockets.
I will. The only reason I would never put a pen in my pocket is if I was wearing my Tommy Hilfiger jeans. But other than that, fuck it.
Yeah, those are expensive as shit. Why are they so?
I have one pair, and they have a small rip in the knee, and I've kept them pristine. Luckily, I haven't gained a pants. My pants size hasn't changed since I was in grade 6.
Oh.
That is impressive.
Well, I mean, it
As
changed.
fat
a bit,
fuck
but not too-
Americans.
I mean,
I
since
didn't need
grade
that.
6, I have gained 20 pounds and 2 inches.
I guess
I'm
that
6'4" and I'm 145 pounds.
I guess that evens it out.
Yeah. My doctor looks at me every time I go to visit for him for a simple checkup, and he just looks at me and says, "Dude, you need to gain weight." And I go, "I'm trying, man. I'm trying."
Don't worry, when you come here for the weekend, you'll, yeah, just
It's more of
like
a week.
I have
He comes
the
on
record at my
Wednesday.
local Wendy's in a sitting about 30 minutes. I ate 12 poutines in 30 minutes.
oh, dude,
That's the
look,
most Canadian thing
that
I've ever
is, and I love it.
And when I was 12, I hold the record at my school. I ate 56 pancakes in one day and immediately threw up when I got home.
Nice. That's winter talk right there.
Yeah. The thing was, like, I every time people say, like, that can't be eaten, I look at them and say, okay, I'm going to order that then. I'll order 2 of them, actually.
Oh God.
You see,
We have
I'd be
called the
impressed,
T-Rex
but that's
burger.
like Canadian
ooh, what's
portions.
that? I want to hear about the T-Rex burger.
The T-Rex burger. Okay, let's see. It was 6 inches high, 12 inches across.
Ooh.
And it was like 4 beef patties, a bun, and a bunch of shit on it.
Only
like they had
4?
peppers. Only 4 beef patties. But they
Hold
were
on.
thick.
Hold on,
Child's play.
Someone just knocked at the door.
No,
Yeah,
it's done.
only
I'm
4.
closing the door.
Shit, you're
I mean,
right.
it basically,
Fuck, that was
if you take a silver
I thought I was
platter,
gonna die when I opened the door. God.
That is an American problem.
Yeah.
if you take a silver platter, like the average silver platter, and put the burger, that is what it would fit on. It might go over the edges by a bit.
Ooh.
That's
Still
how
not
big
as
it
big
was.
as an
That
American portion.
sounds delightful though.
And the greatest part is, I ate it all by myself in I think it was an hour allowed it, that you could eat it. And I shoved it down as fast as I could, horfing it down. And the waitress came over and looked at me and said, wait. He looked at, because I was with my family, which is like 4 other guys. So they looked at all the other guys around the table. Did anyone help him with this? No. In fact, he took some off of my plate, actually.
Oh wow.
And I'm just sitting there like this small, thin guy. And like, you look at the people on the list, like these are big men, like they're strong or they're big guys. I'm like the only one who's like a stick on that board, like because they have the pictures and the names underneath them.
Oh my god.
People like I was the 5th one to eat it, and I think it was out for like 4 years at that point.
You're
Completely eat
literally
it.
the Japanese kid who wins the hot dog eating contest.
Pretty much. You put food in front of me, it's gone.
Same.
We're still live streaming, Dom.
I'll let him play the piano. It's nice.
I do think though that the best part about me is like I'm not one, like if I'm in like with a friend, unless they say it's all right, I'm like the most polite eater. And I think that's because of how I grew up with my mother. She was my grandmother. She's from Germany, and she's very polite. She has the British politeness.
Oh.
So I had to learn my soup spoon, my salad fork.
Okay.
Good. Finally, someone who can explain the difference to me.
All right, Mike. When you come here, I expect you to chew with your mouth open.
No.
Actually, no. That is actually a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
really
God.
Oh, it's coming from the guy who chews ice.
Yeah, at least I keep my mouth closed. I'm not a barbarian.
If you asked me to chew with my mouth open, that would just bring back horrible memories of me eating, getting slapped in the face, sent to my room, and seeing a platter of my grandmother's food. She is the grandmother. Her food is delicious.
Mm.
So you either ate with your mouth closed or you had no food.
That's sad.
Yeah, like, oh my god.
You know, I'll always remember what my my Italian-American grandfather said to me.
Oh god.
A bobbity boopy. Spaghetti.
I was actually really hoping you'd say an actual story, but now I'm just upset. Now I'm just
Leave you
upset.
blue balled.
I will always remember what my grandfather said when I was 10 years old before he died. He was a great man, and he said, Hitler was right.
Oh god.
That is the worst part is, that's not false. He was part of the Nazis. He has a Nazi uniform. I still own it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
They all went to Canada to hide out.
Well, there was either that or South America.
The greatest part is, you know what the funny part is? He has the Nazi uniform. I don't know if he was saying it as a joke or what he was saying, because he was always a jokester. I was hoping he was saying it as a joke. I couldn't tell, because it was like one of his last words. And I found that very, very weird. Like, I love you, and then like he said Hitler was right, and that was his last words. I put that on his gravestone, by the way.
Oh my god.
Me and my dad said he always wanted, it was in his will, he wanted his last words on his gravestone. So we had a choice to make. Do we want to put I love my family, or do we want to put Hitler was right? So if you come down to my town of 800 and you go to the back of our cemetery, you will see Hitler was right on a tombstone.
That's terrible.
And
That's terrible.
And go, thank God that guy's dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, I'm hoping it was a joke, but you know what the funny part was that I find very funny? My grandmother's German. She was Jewish as well.
Oh.
So I don't know how this happened. I don't know if she ever revealed it to him. She won't tell me. So I don't know if that was a secret between them. But she was Jewish. And I don't know how she kept it from him as long as she did, because they met when, like, my grandmother went through, I think, 4 husbands. This was her 3rd. The 4th one is the current grandfather I have. So not necessarily, you know, like my original grandfather, but I called him grandfather. And I kept on going. My original grandfather died, I think, before I was born. He fought with the Americans in the war, so for my grandmother's freedom. So yeah, but other than that, like, I don't know much about most of my family, other than that one time, and I was just, jeez. But hey,
God.
it's not bad.
So I love how my grandma divorced my grandfather back when my dad was in college. And I remember when he passed away. You know, instead of doing...
If I hear boppity boopy...
No, she's white. And I remember when he died.
What?
Dad's side. My mom's side, super Italian.
I know that, but like, why'd you say she's white?
Doesn't mean he's not boppity
It's like
boopy.
wasp white, not Italian American white.
Oh my god, dude.
There's a difference.
I know there is, but oh my god.
So...
God, you're
Yeah,
not making it any better.
So I remember my grandma, instead of, you know, doing, you know, the dignified sort of like, you know, I know we raised my kids, like, you know, help me raise the kids, help, you know, support me and everything. The fucker was an asshole, and I'm glad he left. I'm glad he's dead.
Dear Lord.
I loved my grandma so much.
Nona said that?
No, Granny Annie.
Granny Annie said this?
Granny Annie, she had that sort of Southern girl. She was a Southern Democrat, so.
Oh God.
So like Abe Lincoln Republican.
Abe Lincoln Republican, sort of like, but still super offensive because, you know.
Southern.
Yeah, like literally watching. Okay. I had a sister with cerebral palsy. And I was watching Barney with her, and my grandma was there with us. And my grandma, the entire time, was heckling Barney. She's like, oh, that girl, she can't sing. She can't sing at all. Poor thing. She's not pretty, too. Neither is that boy.
God,
actually, I think he looks retarded. And I'm like, Grandma, no, stop, no, Granny Annie, stop.
That's terrible.
I've never watched Barney's. I watched The Wiggles.
The Wiggles.
Oh.
The Wiggles.
The Wiggles are great.
I actually, like, every once in a while, I'll get Wiggles songs stuck in my head.
I'm so sad though. I don't know when it was.
Like, it's like.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had a child.
Yeah.
Yummy fruit salad.
Oh
Sorry.
no.
I remember it all.
Oh God.
You know the yellow one? The one who wore yellow?
Yeah.
Brain cancer.
Oh.
I know, I heard.
Fucking died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Most of the Wiggles have been replaced at this point.
Do you know what the greatest part is? I had to explain because, like, okay, I had one time I had tickets to see the Wiggles. One kid wanted to see the Wiggles again. Like, this was a kid I knew very well. And I had to explain to him that we could no longer go see the Wiggles.
Oh.
because they weren't touring, at least not where I was anymore. And this kid said why, and I literally just looked him into the eyes. And this kid was probably like 7. He still like loved watching the Wiggles. So he was like grown up on. I looked at him straight in the eyes. It's because they're all dead. They died in a plane crash.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
In fact, the bodies were hanging out of the side of the windows.
Why? Why would you do this?
And the kid looked at me. So can we go see them? And I just hugged him so tight.
I think he knew
And
you were
said,
full of shit.
No, I literally told him because I knew his parents. I knew what they would tell him. So I thought, okay, what would his parents tell him? Got it. Because one of the parents, the dad is a hockey player, and the mom is the most brutally honest person I've ever met. She does not hold anything bad.
That's like the second most Canadian thing you've ever said.
Nah, I'll words.
The other most Canadian thing you said was, I could eat like a pound of poutine. Or 20 pounds of poutine.
I mean, I could too. It's really good.
You've had some poutine, but have you had a legitimate Canadian poutine?
No, but like the general concept is in some American restaurants and it's not bad, and I'm just like, I'm about that life.
Yeah, like you can deal with the American, but yeah, I'll tell you this: we have one place. It is literally
Man,
the
you haven't
poutine
been
factory.
to America. How can you compare it?
Oh, I can. Okay. We have a place called the Poutine Factory, which which makes, I believe, 82 different types of poutines.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
With different flavors, different shit in it, all based on the one concept.
Why
it was
aren't
originally
we
based
going
in...
to Canada? Why are we staying here? Let's go see him.
Because he's in Nova Scotia.
You also need to try some Tim Hortons.
Oh yeah, no, that I need to try. Like, I hear those donuts and coffee are pretty lit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So do the fights happen behind the Tim Hortons?
I guess.
Yeah, well, no, but you see, the fight happened inside Tim Hortons. They literally look at each other and they say, like, you want to take this outside? And they say, yeah, and then, they just drink coffee outside while saying how sorry they are for being rude when they were inside.
God.
You think I'm lying. This actually has happened at a Tim Hortons once. 2 guys were yelling at each other, walked outside, started drinking coffee. What are you drinking? Oh, I'm drinking that too, man. It's like, what is it? They just started talking like normal people. Completely confused. I was like expecting like someone to fucking be trapped in the garbage can when I walked out.
No, in Florida, I can't wait to scare you. I can't wait to terrify you.
Okay, that's gonna
Let's
be
take
hard.
him to a bad part of town.
So downtown.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Pine Hills.
You're gonna have to try hard. I've been to the. Oh, sorry. My dad has been to the bad side of Detroit. I wish I was in the bad side of Detroit. I want to see that.
Oh wow. So
I've seen the bad
I
side.
want to show you the images of some college girls ready to go clubbing as a mother holds her child, trying not to starve that evening. That's downtown Orlando right now.
I just want to explain to you. There are 2 people across my road that have 9 children and also make cocaine in their house.
They're all seals.
They definitely have the seal of approval.
Oh.
It's
make
now
cocaine.
fun time.
Because they're seals. They don't abide by human law.
No, they're Colombian because that's the best cocaine.
Yes, Colombian elephant seals.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna get cocaine, might as well get it from the good place. I mean, I don't recommend
Nova
it,
Scotia.
but, like...
Would you really go to Colombia? You could die!
Yeah.
They hide Nazis there.
You could die. You could die anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. Nowhere is safe.
You could.
I could die right here on stream right now.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
I
Do
could
it.
be dead. There's a delay in the stream right now, like a good 5-second delay. So whatever we say comes out 5 seconds later for people watching.
What? I wasn't paying attention. I'm not alert enough. I need to drink more. I need to get a few more drinks in me.
No. But... Okay, Connor, you can stop. The dead bit didn't work.
I'm alive.
And how unfortunate.
Yeah, we're all sad. Well, I guess
half-ass murder, Jenna.
Whole ass murder.
Jetta, before I get to see Connor, I will bet you $10 he will die before I get to see him.
Let's see. Going to an American airport, probably.
You know, Numbers is taking United here.
Oh.
I will probably be doing the same once I get my passport and all things
Wait, does
ready.
United even fly to Canada?
Oh, it does.
Well, it's either that or Air Canada, and you know how terrible Air Canada is, right?
Well,
United, they'll throw you off the plane. Air Canada, they'll shoot you on sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's the one part we don't kind of want Canada to be put on. Like, we wish Air Canada didn't have Canada in their name.
I can't wait for you to come through U.S. Customs
Oh, yeah.
and want to kill yourself.
That's gonna take a good hour.
Like, the problem is, like, the
terrible.
one time I was going to someplace, like, when I got to, like, leaving was great because I had no problem leaving where I was from. Going to the Yukon was so amazing because they're so friendly there. Like, this one woman and me had, like, the best time just talking. I had to like stand there for a few minutes, but we were just talking, and it's like we were just talking about life events. I didn't realize 2 hours had went by before I left that place.
Wow.
So, Mike,
because we were talking because of metal issues.
I can never use your girlfriend, that made-up girlfriend from Canada bit on you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Like the
Oh, no.
because he's in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, you'll have to explain her, and you'll have to explain what her favorite place is, and like I could literally determine if she's from Canada just by a few simple questions.
Okay. All right. Wait, what time is it? Oh God, it's yeah, we're almost at 3 hours.
Yeah.
So we still have 5
By
people
the way,
watching. I'm actually impressed.
I have a question. How bad will U.S. Customs fuck me if I have a metal plate in my knee?
They're gonna be like, "What is this?" And you just explain to them, and they're gonna pat you down, and yeah.
Pat your wiener.
Yeah, because I do have a metal plate in my knee. That's why I was talking to that woman for 2 hours. Because I went through the metal detector and I have to explain, like, oh yeah, this is a medical issue. Like, when I was a child, my leg was ripped open by a pit bull. So I have a metal plate in my knee.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your country wants to ban pit bulls.
Yeah, which I think is stupid. To be honest, I know when I was young, it hurt me. But my hairdresser has a pit bull. And ever since I've loved dogs and stuff like that, and still love cats more just because of trauma. But I don't hate dogs. I don't hate the pit bull for doing it. It's just the pit bull had a problem with me, obviously, when I was young, and it just happened. It happens all the time. It could be any dog. That fucking Persian Chihuahua could fucking bite you.
True.
I can't believe that your dad made up of the pit bull. What? Are you talking about a seal? Are you sure it's not a sea lion? I'm pretty sure it was a sea lion.
I will beat you harder than a seal has ever been beaten before, Connor, if you keep talking. Don't make me get my spiked bats. I will go clubbing with you, and you won't like it.
Okay, Negan, chill.
I've always wanted to finish this picture that I've always had in my head. I've sketched it out several times.
What is
It's
it?
called seal clubbing,
Mm-hmm.
where it's seals at the club and a walrus is DJing. There's like
I think this
neon
has
lights.
been drawn.
I think it has been too. But I've always wanted to finish this image.
Honestly, you should. I feel like that would sell. It's pretty cute.
Yeah. You can do it. We believe in you. We all believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well,
Ooh.
we're nearing...
We want you to be the failure you've always meant to be.
We want more unethical business practices today. Alright.
We want more filling every orifice with butterscotch pudding.
What?
Anywho, I'm Boosh/Connor/who gives a Philly cheesesteak.
No one.
Fuck!
Like Connor said.
Thank you. Thank you. Because
See.
he was fucking ruining it.
With me, I have the beautiful and lovely.
Jenna, you can just say my name.
The beautiful.
Oh. I thought you were talking about me. Oh, fuck you then.
And then the beautiful and lovely Martin.
Hooray.
And then the beautiful and lovely... My...
I think this hurts Jenna more than me. You've called everyone beautiful and lovely.
You're all beautiful and lovely. We're the human race. We should treat each other with fucking respect!
That's a good note to end on.
Man, you just
Say
started
goodnight to
committing
your
all of
parents.
something.
Tell them that you love them. Say hi to your neighbors. Talk to
They've been
people.
asleep for 2
You don't
hours.
do that!
Be kind. When you return a fucking, videotape to the fucking Blockbuster, rewind the tape. Don't be that asshole.
Support Cornhub.
Buy your porn.
I
Buy
said
bail
corn.
bonds. Even if you don't need bail bonds, buy bail bonds. Just
Bring
it started
out
off
the
pretty
dead.
good, and then just get worse.
Stop.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's so bad.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yes, good night.
Goodbye.
God.